So, you guys have been adventuring in the land of Toivoa, specifically out here in the country of Shu, where you are making your way from the city of Asatoro over to Sahua. You're going there to discover a couple of leads as to what happened to Gerald's military company. And along the way, last week you guys decided to, for some reason, resurrect an ancient double-headed dragon.
Yeah, because that was our fault.
It's not our
Yeah,
fault.
because we chose to do it. It was like, hey, you know what we want to do? Let's resurrect this big old giant evil dragon. That's
that wasn't
It's
great
not
idea.
like you saw two heads covered in runes and read the inscription and incantation that literally said "Rise, Vagranoth," or Vagradan, rise.
Look, intelligence isn't Cecilia's highest trait, okay?
Hey, you're telling me that over the course of 1,000 years or whatever you guys think the duration of the Earth is, like nobody came around and was like, I'm gonna say this out loud. You're joshing me.
Not with the incarnation of its mortal enemy right next to it.
Yeah, so it's Echo Rex's fault. I was reading a plaque in a museum and I didn't expect the dinosaur to come alive because I had a lizard in my fucking pocket.
Yeah, it's my fault for just existing, right?
Yeah.
Kobolds are suffering, so I understand.
So that's where we pick up as the dragon has flown away thanks to the quick thinking after the fact of Cecilia Credence and the stripping of Echo Rex's magic for the next 3 days.
Yeah, you better be on good behavior. I'm just kidding. That's out of character. In character, I would never.
So, as you guys find yourself in the middle of the jungle with the entirety of the place very much tossed and tumbled, what would you like to do as you're about 4 hours away from Sahua?
I mean, the only thing we can do is start. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to roll with super advantage in Beyond 20, but the only thing
There's
we can
an
do.
option for it.
Yeah, I was looking for it and I was just seeing if it was working. But anyways, the only thing it seems to be working considering how high these rolls are. I think the only thing we can do is start heading towards Sahua.
Yeah, I think so too.
Let's just hope the city is still there when we get there. I mean, there's nothing else we can do here. It's not like we can summon the dragon back here and seal it back into its, dead form. Or, I think it's also just called killing it.
Yeah, you mean killing it? Yeah,
Yeah,
no, I don't think we can kill it. It was the length of a river, and flew faster than anything I've ever seen before.
Yeah, that's something that's a little beyond our capabilities, I think. So I believe we should just all agree that that's going to be somebody else's problem for the time being.
What are you talking about?
The dragon, like, clearly you got like. I feel like I got a good read on you guys, and I feel like none of you is particularly eager about like going to stop that done thing. None of you are going to be like, it is our noble duty to stop that before it harms innocent people or something like that. Because I don't think I would join you in that particular endeavor.
You're saying pretend this never happened.
I'm not even sure what Sweet August Rose is talking about. So we should just go to Sahua, correct?
Yeah, no, I like that. I like that idea.
Yeah, I mean, all we saw was some crazy things happening, and if anyone asks any questions, we have no idea what happened.
So, Cecilia, what's the nature of this weave breaking that you've done? Is it going to affect? I mean, can I use magic items?
If they require you to be in touch with the weave, no. That's kind of the whole point. But if
Yeah.
the magic items that can be used by anyone, such as Aemir or Sweet August Rose, then the connection to the weave is built in.
Yeah, that
Oh.
makes sense.
Yeah. I'm sorry, it was quite of a snap.
No, it's a
decision.
good idea. So probably can't do scrolls or anything that's spell casting, but I could probably use potions and just basic magic items. Okay, so I have a few things I can do. Okay, just hate being helpless. I mean, I was already helpless enough. So
Well, Echo, you're
But-
definitely one of the stronger ones here, if not the strongest. Do not downplay what you have inside of you, please.
I appreciate that.
The
Well,
dragon wouldn't
yeah.
have been looking for you if not your, although fettered currently, power.
Let's head to town.
All right. So, as you guys make your way through the underbrush and now ruined trail, it's tough going. And so I need you guys to roll a perception check to make sure you guys don't get lost in the jungle because of all the broken down trees and rocks that have been thrown into the underbrush thanks to your giant Vagrodan friend.
That's a strong word.
Awesome.
It's an acquaintance.
Minus
Acquaintance.
17.
I'm cool with that. All right. So, as you guys are going through, after about 3 hours, you're going to spot a individual up ahead of you, sifting through the underbrush. He does not see you yet. He's very picky about what's going on, as he is currently working his way through the jungle, looking for something on the ground. His head is definitely down, as apparently Sweet August Rose attempted to kill him.
Sorry, I'm still trying to figure out the super advantage.
It's
I'll-
just a
I'll-
man.
Yeah, I'll stop doing that.
Yep, he's a man about 42, 43 years old, stands about 5'11", dressed in mostly samurai armor, except he doesn't have a helmet on.
Does he have a weapon?
He does have 3 weapons, in fact. He has a katana, a wakizashi, and a tanto.
Bless you.
Indeed.
Jump on it. Jump on it.
Jump on it. I
That's
think that
not
was
what
like
you want to say into a samurai.
that was like 3 references all at once. Gerald, do you want to right on ahead? Hey,
I'll try. I'll trot along. Does anyone? I mean, are you still with me? Or are you walking?
Oh, I think it's me and Echo are still on the horse, unless Echo got off after we grabbed him.
No, I didn't.
Okay, so it's 3 of us on the horse.
I'm the big
Okay.
big spoon.
Yeah, and Echo
I'm
is
the
the little
serving
little
spoon. You're the soup spoon, and then Echo is like the teaspoon.
Wow.
This is a great image, actually.
Yeah, we need to pay someone for this character drawing right here. But yeah, I will trot ahead.
And you still have the
That
reins.
means
You're
the
around
start
us.
of the 3 amigos.
I will walk alongside
Okay.
Atlas. Atlas is the name of the horse, I believe.
Yes.
Yes. As we walk up to the samurai, she'll just raise her hand in greeting and just be like, "Hello."
You startle him. He draws his sword. He looks at you guys. Stop! Who are you? You are demons coming from the direction of the dragon's birth.
No,
Oh, we can talk if you want, but it's in your best interest to put down your weapon.
we're just travelers.
Travelers from hell's mouth, I'm sure. I will not attack you, but I will defend myself.
Of course. So, did you see? So you saw that giant dragon?
Of course, as he points at all the upside down trees that are all over the place. Are you
Well-
blind, or did you come after him?
No, I just wanted to
You
make sure.
chasing the fiend?
I just wanted to make sure I wasn't losing my mind. You know, it's certainly something you don't see every day.
Certainly, unless you are the Onis of darkness.
Oh my god, chop it. Shut the fuck up. Were you looking for something? We're gonna ride past you otherwise. Would you like any help?
I am looking for the savior.
Alright.
If you're looking under the tree, he's probably dead.
No, no, no. I'm looking for a sign that he is coming.
Also, probably not under the tree, buddy.
Yeah, who is he?
I know, but there must be something, some form of hope when such a dastardly creature flies among the skies. We must look to the earth beneath for hope.
It's kind of covered in trees right now.
Yeah. My friend, do you pray? Do you revere God or goddess?
I do.
And who would that be?
I serve Anwa. Yes.
Yeah, Anwa, the moon.
Yes.
Are you looking to the earth for the moon?
Oh, because she is not up right now.
Yes.
Duh, Cecilia.
I try to give you a kick from the horse, but I'm stuck between Gerald and Echo Rex, who I'm holding kind of in my lap. I'm like, stop it.
So,
We're gonna ride past
so
it.
you're just assuming that there's some savior or some hope coming just because you saw the big dragon. I mean, there's no prophecy or reason to suspect that that's
Just
really the case.
happened. Why would there be a prophecy? Who would have prophesied? You are strange people to assume that people would prophesy the end of the world just before it has happened.
Okay, this man obviously rolled 4 ones on his d6, if you know what I mean. Like, we gotta move on.
He's a few dice short of a complete
Of a
set.
stat
Yeah.
block, yeah.
Yeah.
How long has it been since the actual like dragon flew over us?
About 3 hours now.
Were you out here or were you in Sahua when the dragon flew across?
I was in Sahua. I have come west seeking hope. Hope is something that we need.
How was the city reacting to the event?
They are frolicking.
I like frolicking.
Like
Frolicking?
in excitement, frolicking?
They are. They are a den of iniquity.
Yeah.
This might be a long shot, but does the number 14, do you know a group of 14 people in Sahua?
14 people.
Like
There are
that
many
are
people
tend
in
to,
Sahua.
like a clan or a group that are 14 people together?
14 people? No, I do not. I'm sorry.
But Jerry, hope is 4 words. You know what I mean? That's 4 of your 14. 4 letters? There we go. We just gotta find a 10-letter word to go with it.
Aimer.
So are you like a samurai, to the government, or like who do you work for?
I am Ronin. My name is Shenny. And I will type out his name for you guys. Shenny.
Yeah, and Shenny, who owns you? Do you have a brand or paperwork?
Oh, I am Ronin. I need no mistress.
Oh, I'm sure you're quite popular with the ladies and the men.
I am not. I am
Yeah.
eunuch.
Oh.
Oh, was that
At least he's
because you
honest.
weren't very popular? Is that like a chicken and the egg thing?
Oh, no. I failed in my first duel.
Yeah, that'll do it. So it's been like a century and change since I've been to Suwa last. Can you
You
tell
are
us?
an elder then.
I mean, yeah, by your standards. But can you tell us how the city's doing? Other than frolicking when a giant dragon flies over it.
City is as it was, O aged mother.
Ugh.
Ooh, aged mother.
Don't call me
You
that.
are old. No, that's your new nickname.
Yep.
Old flower. Old rose.
Oh no.
Old
Syria,
August
do you-
rose.
Do you
Wait,
think
sorry,
we'll be
November
welcome?
Rose.
You think we'll be welcome in the city?
I have never been to.
Everyone is welcome in the city of Sahua. Only those who institute their will upon others that are not welcome there are not welcome.
Well, we would never do that now, would we, boys?
No, see, the trick is you have to do it, but you have to make sure you don't piss off other people while doing it.
Exactly. The
Mhm.
aged mother is wise beyond her ancient years.
Old.
Maybe she's the savior.
Gamer, aren't you like 200? I say as I look at him.
Talking about you here, not me.
Ancient mother and ancient father traveling together with 3 children.
Oh,
Ah,
sweet Christ!
such a
Why am I
blessing
the
to
child?
see.
Are
So
we
the
the
day
hope?
that you're my daughter, I will kill myself.
I wish I had a response to it, but the only thing I can think of is hope. I need another
Hope.
4-word.
I have found it.
Hmm?
No, I think actually quite the opposite. We're just trying to
Oh.
get to Sahua.
Well, it is that way.
Is this guy putting on an act? Is he really?
Doug said, "Eric, are you actually doing this to us right now?"
Roll an insight check.
On the
Oh
DM,
my
or
This guy seems absolutely legit.
all right, on our way then.
Yeah, I
All
think
right.
so.
Well, at
For
least
the
we know.
record, there are encounters that you guys had upcoming in spite of whatever you chose, and now you're running into them after you chose your decisions.
I kind of
Right-
understand now.
If the guy turns his back at all, I want to cast minor illusion and put like a
right.
moon like in a tree, like a glowing
Okay,
moon.
cool. Turns and looks. Ondwa has appeared. Do you see it? It
Then I'll
is
just
an
right away.
omen. My friends, ancient mother, father,
Good luck.
grandfather,
Good luck.
ancient great grandfather.
Old
I have
money.
found an
I
omen.
was trying to
sweet
make him
Christ.
think a little bit that we were like the omen, and then right away.
Good luck with your search, Shenny. I wish you well.
He looks after you guys and thinks for a second. Let's see, 1d20. Ha ha! It could be them. And the camera slowly zooms in on his squinting eyes, watching you guys right away.
Into the sunset, like just our silhouette into the sunset.
Yeah.
No, there is likely no sun. Remember that. You know when a volcano goes off, how it blots out the
Mhm.
sun in a region for a long time?
We're
There's
right off into the fog of war.
there's just
Yeah.
dirt in the air. I'm sure. We are
He
breathing. We
looks
need
after
masks.
you. I should follow.
Hell yeah.
So, you guys will continue on your way to Sahua. By the time you guys arrive, it will be dark. And that's when you guys pull in to Sahua. All right. So, as you guys arrive into the small village, you don't see much in the way of people wandering around. There's a couple people here and there, but most of what's happening is indoors. You can hear people drinking and eating and generally having a good fight here and there. The couple of boats that are currently moored are pretty much empty. So you guys have the walk of the streets mostly to yourselves, except for a couple shadowy individuals that you'd better keep an eye on, or keep a good eye on your possessions.
Yep.
Look like friends of Aimer.
Looks like the friends of Aimer might have taken a bath in shadows and darkness.
I mean,
And
Amer's
dirt,
been known.
probably
to-
dirt after the
Well,
whole thing.
Do I see them flashing any thieves' cant or anything like that? Or are they just kind of hiding in the shadows, darting?
Oh
in and
no,
out?
absolutely are.
Okay.
It's
Do you
thieves' cant,
respond at
gang
all?
signs.
What am I seeing? What are they saying? Was there anything
The here, let me send this to you here, just so that, because yeah.
So, Sweet August Rose, are you going to, I've never been here before. Would you like to show us around?
Well, I'll wait for Eric to finish typing because I
There you
do
go.
have some questions. I mean, how similar and how different is it? Like, I guess a lot of the buildings are in the same place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not very different. There's some new places here and there, but generally it's as scummy and bad news harbor-ish as it was. Think Asian pirate town.
Yeah.
Sweet August Rose, do you know a reasonable place that we could stay without having to worry about getting robbed?
Yeah, I know the nicer places. Well, I know them in the sense that those were the places I couldn't go to because I'd get beaten if I did.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess we can head there. I mean, I'm gonna tell you right now, most of the interesting stuff happens near the port. Oh, you should see it during the springtime when all the fishers come in. They have like a whole festival just on the boats. They're all like right next to each other, and people can just walk freely like across the entire harbor. It's a pretty crazy sight, but that's not for another few months.
I know we need to explore the more seedy parts of town to get information, but with the sun going down, I didn't know if we should, get a home base first before we tread out into the darkness.
If you want to go to a safe place, I mean, if it's still there, I don't know. There is this place called the House of the Scarlet Sake. It's fairly ritzy, but they could afford guards and things like that. So,
Which sounds amazing right now. I mean, we've been traveling for 7 days, and then the earth rendered underneath us, and I think I have dirt in places I couldn't imagine before.
oh yeah, it's probably really annoying in that armor, huh?
Yes.
All right. So is that where you guys want to go? Is to the House of the Scarlet Sake?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, we'll probably head out again quick, but just so we have a home base and
Sure.
in case shit goes south.
As you guys arrive, there's a very noticeable lack of people greeting people at the door. It's more of seat yourself and mind your own business establishment.
Are there guards like what Sweet August Rose said?
You look around, roll a perception check. With your trained eye, the waiters and waitresses that are walking around are all armed. Every employee in this entire restaurant is a guard.
Nice.
The reason this place is not run down and is in such great repair is that They will enforce the rules as waiters and staff, and nobody dares mess with them.
They respect people's privacy here. People pay a pretty high premium for to have their secret conversations here.
How high of a premium?
I mean, it's not inaffordable considering she reaches into her bag and like shifts around all the gold they made over the last like a couple weeks. I mean, it's expensive, but I mean, it's not out of our price range.
Perfect. Are there men sitting with women in here?
There are men sitting with men. There's a couple tables that have men seated across from women. And they appear to be doing some kind of transaction. There's a couple men that are seated next to women, but they are deferential to the women.
Perfect. Just trying to get a read on what's going on here.
Yeah, it's a big mix of different groups.
Jerry, I would recommend that you don't keep anything in your saddlebags, just while we're in here.
No, I've never actually been in here before. She says, she like looks around. I suppose we should. Do they have? Is it like an inn too, or is it just a restaurant?
There is an inn above the place.
Okay. All right. I suppose you want to get settled and then we can eat dinner. I suppose.
Sea Dog is Rose, are you nervous? Is this like a place that has not very great memories for you?
No, I've never been in here before. like I said, this is a nicer part of town. I wasn't allowed here. If I tried begging around here, I would have been kicked away pretty fast.
Yeah.
At that mention, one of the waiters comes towards you guys. Are you not going to sit yourselves?
Well, we're just discussing whether we want to go to our room first or have dinner first.
You can afford a room?
Oh,
He looks dubiously at the dirty, nasty people that are before him. Having survived a dragon rising, you guys are pretty dang dirty and unkempt.
I highly doubt we can't afford it, but we had a very eventful trip from the capital.
So you came from Asatoro?
Yeah, that direction.
What happens in the great city?
You sure asking a lot of questions for a place that's not supposed to be asking a lot of questions in.
And yet I heard that one of your party is used to begging upon the street.
Oh, that was a very long time ago. Is this like looking at this guy? Is he human? Like,
He's human. He's got a hand on a long sword at his hip, and he looks like he's ready to throw you guys out
mm-hmm. No.
because you guys have not paid any money and not taken a seat.
No.
Is there like a noticeable front desk in here?
There is not.
Would it be upstairs?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just go upstairs. And I'll reach into my bag and grab a handful of gold
Okay.
and just show it to him. Trust me, we can pay. Like I said, it's been a very eventful journey, and we would like our rest and our privacy.
He bows his head slightly, but keeps his eyes on you. Very well, mistress. You know the way.
All right, this way, fellas. Just as I trudge up the stairs.
Okay. You up the stairs, seated at the little table there at the very top of the landing, is a little old Asian woman. Is probably late 70s, and she's got a little low hat that covers her eyes just so you can't see her eyes. You can still see the tip of her nose sticking out from underneath it. And it bobs as she speaks to you. Newcomers, yes? Newcomers. Good. Let's hear I hear 5 pairs of footsteps. 5 pairs.
I'm
4, 2 that matter, 3 that do not.
about to say, I'm wearing elven boots. You wouldn't actually hear my footsteps.
And yet she does.
Oh,
Interesting.
she got really good earrings. Really good ears. Ooh.
Earrings, ears,
I'm
yes.
out of it
things.
today.
It's a little old
Hearing
woman,
flaps.
guys. We have
Yes,
to.
hearing flaps.
It's a little-
Amer's looking at her quite curiously.
Might have got a
Ah.
little bit of information from the god. Maybe I don't freak out too much.
Yeah, we know how he gets around little old women.
You get excited, you might get a little
Raise,
drama.
tilt your head sideways. How does he do with old women?
Don't trust me. It's not a good idea. But we would like to. We would like to rent some lodgings for the
Of course, that is why you are up on my floor.
And a bath, please.
And a bath. Baths are outside the 2 houses down.
Oh hell yeah.
We can at least get our clothes and our armor clean too. But yes, yes, we will be staying here for the foreseeable future. I say as I look at the others, like I don't know how long we're gonna stay here.
Why don't we just call it a week?
We'll go by a week basis.
Week of stay. Oh, very expensive. 200 gold pieces for a week per person.
Yeah, no problem.
Is reasonable is 25 gold per day.
Can we there's 5 of us. Can we just call it a clean 850? And I'll pay all right now up ahead. Single string.
For 1 week? Very well.
Okay.
Bulk
Thanks.
discount.
Bulk discount.
Yeah.
And I'll pull a string of gold coins that could wrap around, Amir's neck twice. Why would I say that? Anyway,
Yeah, why?
Because it could?
because it could.
It's
he's got
a
a skinny neck, but
good
not that
measurement.
much. And then I will lay them in a coil on the table.
Okay.
Don't worry, August. I've got it.
Hey, if you want to spend your money on us, I'm not gonna complain.
I'd prefer
2
to spend it on
rooms.
luxury.
2 rooms, yes. You will need 1 extra mat here. And she reaches under the desk and hands you a rolled up tatami mat.
I take it and hand it to Amer. Don't worry, it's more comfortable than it looks.
I'm not too worried about it.
All right, let's put our things up, and I suppose we'll head to the baths, and then we'll get dinner.
She hands Sweet-Ass Rose a key and hands a second key to Cecilia.
I look at the keys. Which one of ours is nicer?
The keys are the same.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
not exactly the same, but similar quality.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah, let's go.
All right,
So
you
once
guys walk down the hall, which has this rice straw already on the floor, straw mats, and you walk down the hall towards your rooms. There's these very flimsy wood and paper panels that separate the rooms, and you pull the doors sliding open. Inside, you see a very luxurious silk-covered bed. And next to it, a tatami mat, very similar to the one that Amer has in his hands. This is very obviously intended for both a matriarch and her male servant.
So I just look at the girls in one room, boys in the other.
Yeah, it's best.
Yeah, I think that works.
I look at Cecilia. I could take one room, and you could take the other, and then they could sleep outside.
Yeah, well, Echoes are quite a bit defenseless right now, and I'd rather him be surrounded by Gerald and Ama in the nighttime. We can.
Amer just smiles at Sweet August Rose. Are you sure you want to leave me out in the city by myself?
I don't know. There might be some old ladies out there that we have to watch out for.
There might be.
I've paid for a week. Please don't disturb it while we wait for Echo to recover.
The more damage you do to this city, the better, in my opinion.
Sweet August Rose.
I don't care.
Rose.
I will tell you right now, the thieves are already looking out at us and wondering if we're targets to be robbed or killed. So,
Yeah, I'd like to see him give it a go.
I kind of gave him that impression. I don't think they're going to be bothering us, but I did offer to buy information off them because they're probably far more in the know than we're going to get.
The locals.
Support local, after all.
I support the ones that give us the answers, and thieves usually do have the answers.
Keeps you all weird. Yeah. So. So yeah, Sweet August Rose will put her, start putting her stuff up, like put her backpack down, and
Yeah,
Sure.
I'll give a key to Echo, mine for the other room.
Okay.
yeah, she'll take out the robe she stole from the inn at Asataro, and fold that up and hold on to it, and it's like, and once she puts all her things away, she's just like, okay, you guys ready to go get cleaned up? Because, goddamn.
Can we hire some help, or does one come with a room? Cecilia looks down the hall and snaps twice, seeing if there's anybody
The
who's
woman
paying attention.
leans back in her chair.
Separate business, I think.
How much
And-
for an extra?
An extra? One moment. And you hear a sharp clack, like two pieces of wood being slapped together. And yeah, after a moment, a young man, approximately 18 years old, tanned, short hair, fairly good looking, about 5'8", comes up the stairs and walks confidently down the hall towards your room. And as he approaches the door, he kneels outside the door, waiting.
As he walks by me, I'm just gonna whisper to him, "You might want to lube up before you go in."
He looks at you and smiles. Already done.
I like this guy.
Oh man, completely unfazed.
Yeah, for the first time in his life, Gerald is kind of like he doesn't know what to say. He's like, "Holy shit!"
Smell coconut off of this guy. This guy has been prepared with coconut oil. Yes.
I feel like I'm just standing next to Sweet August Rose. We're caked in dirt and shit, and we're mostly tree at this point in time. Still got my arm around. This guy's just oiled and clean. Look at him. I'm just gonna make eye contact with Sweet August Rose and put out my hand to say, "Is this fine to help us with the bath?"
I mean, I was just gonna bathe myself, but if you need help, you can hire him.
No, it's not. It's not if I need help. It's part of the luxury. Do you not? Is it okay that he's male?
I don't care.
Well, I mean, what is wrong with you? I thought. Okay, whatever. No privacy allowed in the genders. Okay, boy, what's your name?
My name is Shirai.
Shirai, you smell very good. You're gonna help us. Come to the bathhouse.
Of course, mistress.
All right, let's go, fellas. I'm tired of smelling you. I don't want to be used to it anymore.
Amer lifts his arms and just kind of starts walking towards Sweet August Rose.
As Sweet August Rose approaches the doorway, Shirai reaches up and offers a fan, one of these unfolding paper fans.
Thank you.
You're welcome, mistress.
Yeah, I'll
For
take it.
the forgiveness of their scent.
I've been traveling with them a week. You get used to it.
No, you don't.
He
You might
looks
please don't.
and takes a sniff. I'm not certain I would, mistress.
Ah. Well, no one said the life of an adventurer is glamorous. Come on, come along. Let's go.
And you don't. As you unfold the fan, it smells of cloves,
Hmm,
and as you wave it across your face, it gets rid of the scent of your compatriots
yeah,
and masks it quite effectively.
yeah. No, she's just happily just fanning herself as she walks. Like she remembers seeing all the important people walking down the street doing this. So it's it's kind of surreal, but
The can I get a performance check as you're trying to imitate the rich people?
yeah, this is gonna not end well. Let's see.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun right here.
Perform. Oh wait, no, that doesn't count. I accidentally did it with super advantage.
Well, let's see what we got as far as the rolls go. No,
Oh.
you got it right. That's fine.
Okay.
Cool. So, yeah, you look like you know what you're doing. As you make your way down past the little old lady whose eyes you still haven't seen, she whispers, 2 doors down. Exit, go left.
Thank you, madam.
Mm-hmm. Shirai, be good. Of course, mistress, always. And she clucks her tongue. Be good. And now she wasn't talking to him that last moment. It was to the 2 women.
Kind
So-
of move on with it.
You guys head down through the restaurant and back out onto the streets of Sahua.
2 doors down. Well, yeah, I will head left and go 2 doors down.
As you go there, there's a very obvious bathhouse. It's got a big sign out front of a big walk with a dude in it. And as you go inside, there is a rotund sumo style gentleman standing behind a counter that just barely covers from his belly button down. He looks down at you guys because he's 6'4". I guess not down to Jerry, but to the rest of the party, he looks down as he weighs easily 600 pounds. Oh, do need a bath.
Yes, we do.
My honor to be serving. As he bows over the table, you hear the table complain as it creaks under his weight.
Funny.
Welcome to the Happy Hippo.
Yeah. Thank you.
May
And
your baths be succulent and hot. And he opens his hands wide, and you think he's going to either slap you guys or maybe make pancakes, but then he claps them together with a thunderous sound, and the doors on either side of him open, and he gestures both left and right. Ladies and men.
This is perfect.
Yep.
So excited.
All right. See you guys in what? An hour? I say as I look at the other 3.
Come on,
Wait,
Sherry.
Yeah, an hour.
Yeah,
we'll just
that's about
call it
right.
an hour. And
Okay.
yeah, and I'll head to the women's side.
All right. Shirai comes with you.
Yep.
To the women's side.
Mm-hmm.
As he does so, the door closes behind him. You don't see who closed it, but someone closed it. Guys, you go through the door to the right, and you find that there's some hot baths that have already been drawn. There are no attendants for you, but there's large lumps of soap on a table. There's some large brushes made of corn stalks, and you guys can get yourselves clean.
All right, we'll get
And
started.
Aimer does.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pull out the rubber ducky and start going to town.
Yeah.
Jerry's
On
gonna
your
do that
side.
also, but he has a scimitar in the bath with him.
Okay. Got it.
It's like covering up. It's like the tasteful, like censorship.
It's laying across the bath, just blocking the certain hip
Yeah,
area.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Amer's got a dagger. Gerald has a scimitar.
And then Echorex has some bubbles.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's Porky
Yeah,
Pig in it. He's always
Yeah.
got.
All right. On the women's side, as you all start getting ready to undress, Shirai will come over and help, as he will hold your robes and gently fold them off to the side and hand them through a slot in the wall. He gets you guys dressed in some very fancy silk robes that have been pre-warmed on hot rocks.
So yeah, when she disrobes, I guess. I mean, part of it is she takes off a necklace she has underneath her clothes, and she like quickly puts it, I guess, in the hat of disguise.
Okay.
Yeah, the necklace has a ring on it, and I don't know if Cecilia sees that, but she puts it in there real fast and puts her clothes on top of it.
Well, are you trying to hide it?
I mean, it's not hiding so much as like being
Well, it's like
unobtrusive, kind
Yeah.
of.
Not hiding, but doing it in a way to where you can't see it.
Well,
Yeah, I'm asking out of character. I'm like, do you want me to roll? Because if you're
No,
being,
yeah.
yeah,
if you're being fast hands, I will probably see you do. I'm like, what the fuck is she doing? Why is she trying to move her hands so fast?
I mean, because if you move fast, then that looks suspicious. So she's not
Yeah.
moving fast. She just takes off the necklace, and I think you've seen her do this before. She just
I
puts
have.
the necklace in her clothes, but yeah, she has a necklace with a ring on it that she wears under her clothes.
I will note it.
And she thinks twice actually, because this is actually there's not any here. It's fine. Nothing's gonna happen. So yeah, she'll put her stuff through the slot, and then she'll go to the bath.
Okay. Shirai will shrug off his tunic and allow the kimono to drape down across the belt so that he keeps his hips covered, but his bare chest and upper body, dude, is cut. He is absolutely, every single muscle is visible. He has these things called obliques that are really, really nice to look at from a woman's perspective. And yeah, he will go about very carefully scrubbing and shampooing and assisting in any way you will allow him to do so.
The moment that he like starts taking his clothes off, and I'll just look at him, I'll be like, oh, nice. And if he starts walking towards me, I'm like, oh, no, you're in charge of guarding our stuff. You turn around. We don't need you. Thank you, Shirai.
Very well.
Yeah.
He will take the kimono and shrug it back up.
No. You can leave the kimono down.
Leave that off.
You can, yeah, thank you.
He does so, and as he does so, he puts his hands on his hips,
No.
and he flexes as he's facing away. He flexes his back muscles for you guys and just poses.
Okay.
Start
Yeah, that's actually,
twerking.
this is this is much better. Than I don't want you to touch me, but you're a specimen.
Yes. I must admit, that certainly is a fine view.
Anyway,
Hmm.
Shinoga's Rose to the bath.
All right. Yeah. So you want your back washed first or mine?
Oh, you know me. I like going first.
Gotcha.
So
All right. Yeah, no, and we'll start bathing, and I'll wash her back, and presumably she washes mine.
Oh yeah, absolutely. When she's when you're faced away, sat down, I'm assuming on the edge of the water or something along those lines, she'll be washing from like your tailbone up your spine,
Yeah.
and scrubbing, and then when it gets to the base of your neck, I think a little bit of paranoia sits in you as the movements slow down. Uh,
Are we gonna have
and
another conversation in the bath, Cecilia?
the brushing goes back to a normal pace. No, not at all.
Oh, okay.
Um, you just have a lovely neck.
Thank you. I like keeping it in one piece. I work very hard to make sure it stays lovely.
Yeah, I mean, you rarely get hit, so
Actually, you cut out for a second. What do you say? You really what?
You rarely get hit.
Oh,
oh,
you
you
rarely
rarely
get
get
hit.
hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's the advantage of not wearing all that plate mail. You can move around a lot easier. Why do you think I didn't get hit by that acid?
Yeah, I will say the acid is quite a problem, but anytime a blade gets near you, you just dodge. But the moment you don't dodge, you get hit. It's fine.
Yeah.
I've actually grown to enjoy odd times in the bath together. You're not quite as muscular as Shirai over here, but you look nice from this perspective. Not like that. I mean, she starts washing your short hair. Just shut up.
Cecilia, I must say, we've only known each other for what is this, 10, 12 days now, but uh, you are adorable when you're not being, well, bossy.
Oh, bossy.
Yeah.
It's not. I wouldn't call it bossy, but
Well, it's bossy.
okay. Well, fine.
No, I understand.
Maybe. How about you can call me bossy, and if anybody else does, then I will
Tell them to stop.
boss them around.
Boss him around.
It's
Remember, I'm
fine. I
not bossy.
understand.
I'm the boss. There's a difference.
Those other three require a firm hand.
Yeah, typically a magical one. You hold your own without it, and it's pretty amazing to me.
I mean, yeah. I mean, like I said, there is magic involved. It's just not the same kind of magic. I mean, what even is magic?
Okay. Before you start
Mhm.
philosophizing,
Oh,
yeah, I know. It's just a very quick question. Is that
Mhm.
ring the same one from the visions that I had?
You can feel her shoulders tense a little bit, and
Yeah,
she's
Cecilia's like in your ear when she says those things. Like you're still
Whoa.
facing away, I'm assuming. Is the ring the same?
Yes,
Oh,
yes, it's the same ring.
I'll leave it at that. I was just curious. It's important to have an heirloom in the family.
It belonged to my mother.
Yeah, and I'm sorry for your loss.
Yeah. I
I
mean,
can imagine if my mother gave me something, I would cherish it just as you do.
well, I never met her, so she died when I was born. Yeah,
Well,
elves. mm, there's a reason why there's not that many of us.
I don't know anything about that. Can you give me a short history? Unless it's too painful.
Well, no, it's just generally we don't have very big families. It's generally considered unhealthy for an elvish woman to have too many children in a short amount of time. And I had siblings, and I was the fourth child. So yeah, she. From what I've heard, I don't know. It happened when I was born, but from what I heard, she got sick when I was born and passed away.
My condolences.
I mean, it was a very long time ago. It's nothing to be sorry about.
Well, I'm glad that Imco could welcome you to live as she came to an end. But
Yeah,
glad you're
yeah,
here.
that's certainly a poetic way of putting it. Yeah.
Okay, I'm about all finished up. As she smacks you on the face, like from behind, with a soapy hand, and just kind of It's a very light and playful love tap as she
I-
goes and submerges herself in the onsen.
Yeah, ditto. And I already did you, right?
Oh,
Out
Not,
of, out of
not yet.
character.
Well, not yet.
Phrasing.
Yes, out of character. You did do me already.
Yeah, I did her back already. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Well, I guess that's the hour then, unless the boys want to have their own little tete-a-tete.
Guys are doing
Boys,
the thing,
hands
huh?
on the keyboards. 2 hands on the keyboards, boys.
Yeah, Echo is like swimming underwater like a submarine. He's just
little
doing the
feather.
alligator thing. Yeah, he's just swimming in circles like it's a swimming pool more
The,
than
the
Like-
wings pop up on occasion like Jaws, except it's two
Yeah.
dragon wings.
Glad he had spirits after he resurrected his mortal enemy.
yeah.
Or immortal enemy, actually.
Yeah.
All right.
The bath
you
isn't
guys-
hot enough. He complains all the time because the bath's not hot enough. He can't do anything about it.
Well,
What do you
there's
want me to
hot
do
rocks
about it?
that's your bath. There's
Do I?
always hot.
Yeah.
Do you need me to go pick up a rock for you, Echo?
No, I like it. I like it pretty hot. I don't know that a couple of hot rocks are gonna do the trick.
Gerald
try
will
again.
playfully throw a hot rock towards Aimer,
Okay.
Well,
Like the
Overhand or
large-
underhand?
like the largest hot rock he can find.
All right. Cool. A 10-pound red hot boulder of granite
10 pounds.
Hot potato.
Good.
I'll throw it.
comes flying at you, Aimer.
I'm gonna try to like backflip out of the tub to dodge it.
All right.
We're gonna roll some
Gerald,
acrobatics here.
please get an improvised weapon attack. Never mind. You can't hit the 29 unless you critically strike. Roll your d20, please.
2 crits. Ooh.
Ooh, nope. All right. So the rock lands in the tub, right where Aimer wanted it to be, and it forms steam that covers up Aimer's naughty bits during the flip.
That's not how you play the game, Aimer.
I'm pretty sure potatoes don't weigh like 20 pounds, or whether that rock was. That rock was like the size of Echo.
I'll just slowly sink under my water at this point.
Okay.
I love the amount of bath scenes that we have.
Yeah.
If nothing else from Shu, it's like public baths. This is great. I'm having a great time
Yeah.
with the bath scenes.
Echo's gonna air dry.
It's a jungle,
Sure.
man. You have to. How else are they gonna
Yeah.
beat back disease? I mean, people have to stay clean.
Amer's in revenge for what Jerry did. Amer's gonna make sure he bends over plenty as he's
Okay.
like grabbing his things and just aiming his ass straight at Jerry.
Oh, you don't want
Are
to
you
do
doing
that.
the I am Cornholio or no the Ace Ventura?
Kind of, yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, do you still got your scimitar on you?
I
Oh
always stay strapped.
yeah, with curved swords. Yeah,
Last talking
curved
soon.
swords. So, as you guys finish up your bath,
It could
um,
be a Kopesh.
oh gosh, no, I hope not. As you guys finish up your baths, Shirai will return your cleaned clothes to you. And as you guys get dressed and head out, the proprietor is out at the front and he looks at you guys as you exit the baths. I hope you had good time.
It's marvelous.
Bring the good time with me, to be honest.
Remember to come back to the hippo.
Happy
will.
hippo.
Yes. If we ever need to get clean, I know exactly where I'm coming.
Smiles broadly. I'm glad you came.
Well,
I look at Shirai.
Yeah, I was about to say Gerald is holding in so if Gerald was allowed to speak publicly, he'd be saying things.
Echo raises an eyebrow and looks over at Cecilia.
Gerald's gonna say, "Are you Mr. Hippo?"
I am. I am stuffed hippo.
Stuffed with
Food.
yes. That
What
makes
else?
sense, actually. At the response of Echo looking at Cecilia, Cecilia is going to raise an eyebrow back and give a wink. You can take that how you want it.
Long, long ago, I was very hungry. You could say I was hungry, hungry hippo.
What is your
Now
name?
I am
Mr.
stuffed hippo.
He's not hungry anymore.
Are you just
Gerald's
Hippo?
gonna flip him an extra piece of gold for that.
Scratch it off your character sheet.
Will do. And a thumbs up, like a proud thumbs up, like a dad joke to a dad.
Yep.
You know, he's like, "Nice."
It would have been a PBR or a Miller Lite if you had it. There's one for you.
Oh, gross. All right. Some of us don't like Miller Lights. Those are water.
Your dad
Poor
drinks.
water.
Mr. Hippo drinks Guinness for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever has the most calories in it, that's what he drinks.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure they pipe Guinness out of him. I don't.
Oh, man. I will have to share a picture with you guys of what I drink.
Let's get dinner, shall we?
All right.
Jerry will open the door and kind of put the hand out like ladies lead the way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we just head back to the sake, I guess, and we start. I guess we should have discussions on where we should begin our investigations.
Yeah, definitely.
And Jerry at this point doesn't have like a full beard anymore. He just has a Tom Selleck mustache.
Ooh.
Oh. I would have made a comment about that immediately.
Oh, the Tom Selleck mustache?
No, I don't even know what that is. Post a picture of it.
You don't know
You
who
The
don't
fact that he
Tom
doesn't have
Selleck
a
is?
beard, I would say something.
It's just
Jerry, you look like a fantasy cop, which is what all paladins are in my perspective.
I'll take that as a compliment. For these made-up words you just said.
Did you take revenge on the rest of your facial hair? Or...
It looks good.
No, it looks good. Sorry, I'm not very good at compliments. Apparently, you look good, Jerry.
Yes, I do have a character token because I do play a Tom Selleck character in another game.
That's awesome.
I like mine better.
Oh, you guys have a lot of gross. That's what Jerry looks like, actually, from my perspective. It is the first one. That is like it's just a scimitar as opposed to a Speedo.
Yeah, and I do the Terry Crews. Like, if you can ever see my chest, it's constantly twitching Terry Crews style.
Sounds
Like,
good.
It's never relaxed.
Just, like if there's any music going on, it's like in time with the beat.
And he has nipple rings. Made of
Like-
bone.
I'm about to say, like knockers? Like
Made of
door
bone
knockers?
from things
Oh
that
my
he's
God.
killed.
This
Nice.
man's so brutal. It looks like he has arrhythmia.
Like, how do you even keep that up, Jerry?
Everywhere we go, I'm constantly flexing.
So much work.
It's just. I mean, how else do you think he gets so muscular? It's just he's constantly exercising. If you think about it, it's quite efficient.
Efficient, yeah. Efficient.
That's why I need to eat so much. Speaking of, where are we going to eat?
Next
I don't
door.
know.
We're 2 doors down. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, if we're gonna discuss things, we should probably do it at the sake. I know a couple good food stands, they were good food stands. I don't know if they're still there, but yeah, talking on the street probably isn't a good idea.
And Eric, just for the sake of it, I don't know if
Yep.
this will matter, but I want to have all of my gear and gold extra tucked away and extra tied tight.
Okay.
Everything
Cool.
in the hotel room where it'd be safe.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of the big stuff, but I'm talking about like gold and stuff that
Yeah.
would be walking around on me.
Absolutely.
It wouldn't be swinging from my hip. I would have it tucked away.
What time
Okay.
of day is
Oh.
it?
It is evening. You guys arrived here about 7 p.m. You guys spent about 30 minutes in the Scarlet Sake before heading over to the bathhouse for an hour. So it's probably close to 9.
Okay.
We can have dinner and then figure out
Yeah,
where
let's get.
we're going from here.
Yep.
Echo,
Let's
do you
get-
like yaki? Teriyaki? They grill it, on the open flame. I think that's something
Yep.
really up your
Uh,
alley.
I think that is right up my alley.
We should see if they have some. I think that might make you feel a little bit cozier.
Yeah, I eat most meat, kind of rare, and fish. Love fish.
Well, there's plenty of that here, and it's actually pretty good for the most part.
Yeah, we're right in the water.
All right, let's get a table, and we can talk about our investigations.
Are you going to the Scarlet Sake or are you going to a different shop?
The sake.
Okay.
Thank you for the privacy, or the
Cool.
privacy, as a British person would say.
You guys walk in and go to one of the side booths.
Oh,
Interestingly, once you walk in, all the sound from the rest of the establishment ends. As you guys have passed a wall of silence.
Like I said, privacy.
So, what do we want to accomplish first?
Food.
food. Yeah.
Jirai looks at you guys from just outside the booth as he's waiting for instructions.
Oh, Shirai, do you mind ordering for us? Have you ever eaten here before?
He can't hear you because you guys are in the booth.
You can flag him in. Just wave at him to come in.
Okay.
Mhm.
He comes in hesitantly. Yes, mistresses.
Oh, do you have you ever eaten here before? Do you know it's local in this little spot?
I do know. My
Okay.
uncle is the chef.
Perfect. Tell your uncle to do his best work, and he'll be rewarded for it.
Do you have a flavor you seek?
Teriyaki would be great. Anything
Large.
grilled,
Yeah.
large.
Large.
Amen.
Food for 7 people.
Food for 7 people. Very well. He will turn and walk past the wall of silence and over towards the kitchen.
Anyways, so
Last one was here. Everything was pretty good. So let's see what they come up with and whether I steal our money back when we leave or not.
Is there a
This time
table to
you were
where
here?
like all of our backs are against the wall, like a corner table that we can see the rest of the room?
Yep, every booth has it set up that way. All the doors to the booths all face the center of the room.
That's funny. Hey man, did you say last time you were here?
Yeah.
You failed to mention it? Like,
I spent 40 years wandering. I've been here and there. I only spent a couple days here. I was on the run from Cervantes.
oh yeah, because they were in port. But you ate here.
Well, not here specifically, but I meant the food in the city.
Oh, I thought you meant in the restaurant. That was.
No.
I thought you would have mentioned it. So.
Yeah.
yeah.
I stayed in the more, the not so nice part of town. Easier to hide there.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Well, so what are our goals in this city? We want to find the 14 people Gerald wants to kill. And
Correct.
is there anything else?
I'm looking for a space more along the lines to find safe haven for Echo Rex. Just for a few days, as well as. Echo, didn't you say that there was somebody here that you were looking for? Something about a whistling bird.
Yes. So, I don't know if I'll find it here, but maybe I'll find some information on it here.
Well,
Last
maybe,
time we spoke to a merchant, he sent us in this direction, I believe.
Yeah, it It was the old lady that Amir sanguinated.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, I would be happy to help Gerald kill some people, but I know this is probably something that is sensitive for you, but if we have more information, who exactly we're looking for, certainly would make this go faster.
I was kind of counting on you and Amer to help me gather information. Amer because he's sketchy, and you because you've been here previously.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
No offense, Amer, but you are sketchy.
So what did these people do?
Uh,
Ooh.
I think I
Ooh.
brought it up a little bit last time. But I will go. I'll give you a little bit. But Eric, do you have the actual document?
Yeah,
Yeah, you can send it to everyone while I kind of start telling them.
sure.
Uh,
Do,
so
all
yeah,
right.
it's essentially the. I'm not going to talk in the Jerry voice the whole time. Um, Cliff Note version is I was with a kind of like a group of paladins, um, and our kind of jobs were kind of seek out immediate danger in surrounding cities, and we were out one day on patrol, or we had set up camp. It was late evening, and it was my job for patrol. And I was riding around Atlas, and when I came back, I didn't hear anything. I was deep out, probably knowing Jerry, probably not actively patrolling. Kind of went off, sat down, had a beer, or had some wine or something, his little pocket wine, and was relaxing and not really taking the patrol too seriously. And when he got back to camp, everyone in his camp was brutally murdered in like the most horrific ways known to man.
Here's the list of ways that the people died.
Let me see.
Ah, super.
And he went from like person to person, checking on them, and it was like the thing that kind of pissed Jerry off is number one, he didn't really treat, his scouting too seriously. So probably a lot of it was his fault. But also it seemed like each person wasn't necessarily killed in like the people who killed them did it like disrespectfully and almost like it was fun for them to do it.
Wow. Yeah, as he's going down this list of all of his friends and how they were killed, she kind of arches an eyebrow.
And
Uh,
these are essentially to imagine it more like people that he trained with like since he was a kid who is an adult. So they were the closest thing to family that he had.
that is
How do you
very.
know who? How do you know who did it?
I don't, which is the problem. So that's why, I mean, out of character, that's why I kind of became a conquest paladin, and I kind of just started killing anything that had the potential to look like it could have done this.
Oh,
Um, and just kind of killed from area to area. And then when we talked to the gods, uh, that's when I got a little bit more information about.
You got your first big lead.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But it wasn't enough for me to like know who, but
Hmm.
kind of a general location, and then the number 14 was all I got.
Okay. How how
uh,
skilled? I mean, just these people you were your mercenary troop. How skilled were they? Were they all as skilled with a blade as you are, or
Eric might give a better answer, but I would imagine they would be like level 3 or 4 or so.
okay?
Would be the equivalent character level.
They were well trained, high end military special forces.
Not easy pickings, is it
Not
essentially?
pickings. This was a event that the government buried.
And that's why it kind of was horrifying, and it still kind of haunts him. Is that each person looks like they literally were taken care of pretty easily, and in a way that were like they were being toyed with.
Hmm.
uh,
And all of these happened within a distance of about 50 feet.
Yeah, they're all
Like
close together.
all at the same time as well.
As you're recounting these, can I put a Eric? Can I try to put a thread together if there's one?
Sure. Go
Is there
ahead.
anything? Is there no? I'm no, not as me as Madison, but as
Uh-huh.
Cecilia with access to magic.
Ooh.
When I'm listening to all these, is there a thread that I can follow? Essentially,
Each
is
of
there
these
anything?
is unique in the way they died. The individuals that are listed, the methods are very imaginative and special to the individual in question. It's very specifically done in a way to horrify and prove their capabilities, whoever did this, and the fact that they had no response. There was no offense from any of the 20 individuals who died. They had no impact on anything that attacked them.
I mean, listening to all this, how long were you out patrol for? A while.
Yeah, I mean, it
think
was probably
an
like
hour?
yeah, about an hour. But I mean, it was like what I said. It probably should have been an hour if I was actively patrolling. I probably sat down. Like this was before super serious Jerry,
Yeah,
and
of course.
kind of sat down on a log. Let Atlas eat, smoke some pot. Smoked a pipe. Stuff like that. And when he got back, it was like he knew, like he was mad at himself, but he was also just absolutely horrified, and that kind of like drove him into the unique character that he is today.
Yeah, my
Hmm.
condolences. But Echo, magic
Yeah.
and the influences time. I mean, it seems that all of this happened without response. Do you think that they were? There's no physical.
So the only magic, I mean, there are magics that affect time, but usually they only affect time for yourselves. You can't affect people around you in that. No, it sounds like they were just extremely precise and skilled, and yeah, I guess they were just. That's the only thing I could think of,
Yeah,
unless somehow they had charmed or paralyzed their victims. That could be that could be a thing too.
yeah, but that's already magics that are unique. I mean, it couldn't be too. It couldn't be too much of a stretch to find somebody that would have information on something or somebody that could do.
No,
Let's
you
say,
would think that you think a group like this would. There's got to be some type of story, somebody that knows about them, or some legend of them.
yeah, no
I mean,
pushback at all, no repercussions.
Yeah.
That's difficult to believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to pull off.
Yeah, like just the idea that this entire troop didn't even get a blow back raises some serious issues.
Yeah, I didn't really describe it when I posted it, but like if I was describing the longer version of this, you would all probably get scared. Isn't the word? But you would not be as thrilled to be searching for the people that we are now.
For the record, the notes that have been posted there are the nerfed versions of what was described.
Oh dear.
Yeah, so that Jerry would be going into much more gory detail, and it wouldn't sound as happy. So
It's just,
everyone would kind of have their own imagery of what these people look like.
it's just the unnecessary brutality. Like it raises some serious issues.
But this doesn't actually seem like brutality. I would just say it feels like somebody with too much power.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's evil, right? It's
yeah. I mean, somebody
Yeah.
opening a door with so much power and force that it kills somebody instantly in a well-trained man. That in itself shows overwhelming power.
Well, I mean, I mean, one guy had his arms ripped off and got beaten to death with his own arms. I mean, I've heard jokes about something like that happening. No offense, Jerry, but I've never actually heard of it actually happening. Like, just I've never heard of any group killing anybody, anything in such a over the top manner.
I mean,
Eric,
most of have heard things like this are revenge killings and things of that nature. Most assassin groups try not to be so brazen.
Exactly.
So Eric, I'm thinking it's probably something more demonic and supernatural in nature.
That's where my head's going too. Yeah.
Is have we heard of creatures like this, or
You can roll a history check. Not that you know of.
where's your spell points when you need them?
Yeah, right.
Flush down the toilet.
Hey.
Uh,
Yeah, but well, maybe Jerry, maybe I can help you in a place where maybe tomorrow morning they can do their investigation and I can do my and I can maybe take some time to commune. Is that all right?
You can kind of see Jerry is like not listening to the group at all after he kind of told his story. He's not happy. He's not jovial anymore. He's just in his head and he's just not talking anymore.
Yeah.
It's at this point that Shirai will return with a large bowl of teriyaki beef with vegetables and a second large wok of champagne, which, if you guys have never had it, is delicious. I've posted a picture of it in Discord for you. It is a seafood medley with pork broth.
Yeah, imagine Jerry that just told this horrible story and he's like on the brink of like tears and frustration, and then he walks up and he's like, "Who's hungry?"
It's just silence. He enters the silence and it's
Yeah,
still quiet.
exactly. Who's ready for food?
Put it down, Shirai.
Yes.
He puts it down and bows to you guys before backing off.
Once I wait for him to go past the silence field, and then I'll look at Jerry. So, how long ago did this happen?
Eric, how long ago did this happen?
This would have been within the last 6 years.
Mm-hmm. 6 years. Okay, and where did it happen exactly?
We had that happening up in. It would have been just south of Kesu, right here.
Okay. All right. Well, I can certainly start poking around, but I can't make any promises. Investigation was never something I was very good at, but, I'm more than happy to help you put down these things.
Anything you could do to help, you'd have my gratitude.
Oh, of course. I mean, it seems all of us here are haunted by the past. Is that why you're called the Spirits End Fellowship? You're putting to rest the spirits of the past.
Yes, actually, that's exactly why we named ourselves what we named ourselves. It's amazing that you pieced that together.
I thought it was because we were killing ghosts, but that works also.
Well, it could be both.
we have put some undead to rest.
And we've brought some stuff back to life.
No, we didn't. What are you talking about?
Oompa Loompa.
Oh, yeah. Well, how about we just take a second and celebrate our survival? We went through a lot the past couple of days, so I think it was appropriate to have family meal. Okay?
Yeah. So yeah, Rose will fill up everyone's sake cup and then just say cheers.
Kanpai.
Yeah, to another day of being alive.
Is Shirai still there?
He's just outside the wall of silence, but yes, he's watching for signs that you guys need him.
I'm gonna kind of wave him over with a finger and hand him a empty water skin and ask him to go fill it up with something strong.
Smiles, of course. And he will go to the kitchen. After a minute or two, he comes back and gives you the water skin. And he apologizes. I must have spilled a little bit. But around the edge of the water skin, there is a bright red stain.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of just like rub my finger over like if there's any liquid dripping off and put it in my mouth and see what it tastes like.
It is very, very sweet. This is the scarlet sake that the establishment is known for.
Okay, would Jerry have any ballpark idea of how much this would cost?
Probably not, because you've never been in this specific place. But sake of this type is usually very expensive, to the tune of about $1 per drink.
Okay, so I'll give him 10 gold.
He bows, and as he does so, he will go back and he will bring back a second water skin. This one is completely just bright crimson red, and he puts that one on the table to be shared.
I think that we should all drink this in celebration. How about it, everyone?
Okay.
Let's
To
do it.
not being dead.
To not coming to an end. Quite yet.
Yeah, and an actual sign of like hospitality, Jerry will pour this for everyone.
Out of his wineskin or out of the communal one?
No, the good one that he Shania came back and threw on the table.
All right.
Yeah.
Jerry's a sweetie. Oh no.
Yeah. It's a living another day. Yeah, it's a living in the present.
Throw it back.
Pie.
It is very strong. When you feel it hit your mouth, you can taste it, and it's almost like the burning of hot sauce as it hits your mouth, and then it goes down, and you can taste all the wonderful herbal notes that they've infused the sake with.
Oh,
And it's going to linger and burn for a moment, but in a good way that makes you feel warm and courageous and ready to fight things. It's almost an inspiring drink.
I'm gonna slam my cup down and get the water skin and try and pour another round for everybody.
Okay.
This is great.
Amer takes his. It's like, well, better than other red things I've been drinking lately. And downs it.
I think Cecilia laughs, and out of the corner or like the side, like cheers, Sweet August Rose, laughing at Amer as she backs it back up.
You can see Jerry's kind of starting to loosen up, like almost in like the frat kid who wants to fight someone kind of way.
Mhm.
You know, he's kind of like squeezing his hands and kind of moving his body, and he's getting excited for drinking and it's somebody who shouldn't get excited for drinking.
Jerry, do you have your armor on?
I was gonna say only the top half, but yes, I have.
Porky picking it.
I have full armor on.
Jerry, I want to see. Are you feeling feisty? I want to see you arm wrestle Shinrai.
I'm absolutely down.
Get him in here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll start clearing a space on the table. Like I'll move my bowl of noodles away as I'm slurping them up. Just
I'm actually holding the soup with both hands and like drinking it like from the main family bowl, like just off the lips.
Amer's on like his third bowl of like beef teriyaki and vegetables, and like he's just going between drinking sake and eating more, watching it with his eyes just like wide open.
You're right. We thought it would be a great idea for you to arm wrestle Jerry the Redeemy.
This is one of those times where I wish I wasn't Hexblade and I had a 20 strength.
Now the question is, can he use his scimitar in the arm wrestling?
No, he needs to keep his
I'm
pants
not
on.
weak. I still got some strength.
Let's do it. This is gonna be best 2 out of 3. That's how all good arm wrestling matches go. Come on.
He's going to smile, and as he does so, he starts rolling up the sleeve to his kimono and gets ready for the arm wrestling. One moment.
Your Douglas Rose, can you be the flag?
Yeah, yeah,
You hold their hands.
The sign,
Referee.
yeah, the sign girl, the hot babe. Yeah.
Cool.
Well, you are hot. No one can
Yeah.
deny that.
Damn straight.
All
Damn
right.
straight.
So
I cheers
Uh,
Amir.
he's going to kneel down next to the table opposite you, Gerald. He puts his arm on the table, and you watch as the dust spreads from his elbow as the elbow settles down, and he almost grinds his bone down into the surface of the table to form a pivot point for his arm. His
Jerry's
muscles,
going down.
he cracks his knuckles before opening his hand and getting ready to grip yours.
Jerry.
I'm doing my best. The dad from South Park?
Randy,
Yeah, I'm pretty Randy at this moment.
I didn't hear no bell.
I didn't hear no bell. Let's go, you kimono wearing bitch.
He looks at you. Bitch, please.
Oh God.
Let's see it.
And
Him raising his glass. Ooh.
Ooh.
I need you to roll your athletics check, please. Need you to beat a
Oh no.
No.
20.
Oh, no.
Bam! There's no ceremony, no delay to this. Your hand just impacts the table. The glasses on the table all bounce a good 1/4 inch in the air and settle back down, catching all the liquid back down into each of them. He straightens his
Gamer
arm.
grabs his out of the air when it hits up and then takes it as a shot.
I was about to say I'm gonna take my shot and then I'm gonna kind of sit up a little bit more and kind of get in a ready position on this one.
What?
Okay, here we go.
1-0 in Shirai's favor. Match starto.
It was an honor.
Oh no, it's 2 out of
Oh
3.
no, it's 2 out of 3. You're not done yet, Shinrai.
Oh, very well.
I also know I'm calling him the wrong name.
Hey, Shinro, you'd have been done if he would have won.
Yeah, they did clarify best of 3 beforehand. I would like to say that.
Oh,
Yes, I
okay.
did. Yeah.
Shirai. Oops.
No, you guys are intentionally messing up his name. He understands that, and he's okay with it. He's not taking offense.
Oh,
No,
I'm
it's because I confused him with Shemi. That's why.
Is it Shania?
It's Shirai.
Right.
Shania, come on. Set back up.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get a good grip with my offhand under the table and kind of plant my foot a little bit and get ready for second round.
Will
Okay.
the Redeemer redeem himself? Match 2, begin.
You hear the creaking of his joints and tendons as he flexes his hand. He grabs a hold of your thumb, locks his fingers behind into the hair of the back of your hand. Ew, indeed. As he gets an 18 and pins Gerald
Oh,
Redeemer a
no.
second
Vintage.
time.
18!
How does he have advantage?
He has
No.
advantage. Yes,
I'm
he
not gonna let it
does.
happen. I'm gonna
No,
I'm
no,
gonna
no,
solo
don't,
cast silvery
no,
barbs. I'm gonna use the
don't,
magic.
don't cheat, don't cheat.
I'm gonna cheat. I'm a cheater. I'm drunk. I'm not giving him advantage. I'm just gonna take away the roll from Shinrai. He gets another chance. Come on.
Okay.
We don't let this. Jerry needs this win, guys. Jerry needs it.
All right. barely does Gerald,
yeah.
after the spell pulls on Shirai's hand, does he get pulled backwards, and Gerald will barely pin him.
Ooh. 1-1. It's
He
tied.
looks at his hand. It was well fought, and he flexes. I have not lost in many years.
We haven't lost yet. There's still
Yeah.
one more.
There's still one more to determine
looks
who is
around.
the winner.
He looks around. It's as if my hand was pulled away from victory. Odd.
Yeah, that's called being a bitch. Sorry.
I'm sorry, madam.
Oh, don't
No.
be. She's just drunk. Don't worry, you got one more chance. This just makes it more exciting.
This time
I
he's
have
going
I have
to.
a question. For
Yeah,
you, Eric.
absolutely.
Somebody would they know? Would somebody know if I hexblade cursed them?
Yes, I
Um,
imagine so.
No.
Technically, you actually have to say the curse.
Okay. Because
What's
it
the
doesn't
curse?
actually have
You
any.
say it.
It doesn't have any components or anything, so I didn't know how it worked.
Yeah, the Hexblade curse usually has to be you are cursing them in some way,
Okay.
instead of either a hand motion or a verbal component or some way that where you're actually instituting the curse on someone instead of just I mean, I have had a character in the past who did the evil eye as their curse, but they actively had to block their eye with an eye patch, or they were cursing everybody.
Oh no, I'm not. Yeah, no,
You don't-
I'm definitely not going to do any of that.
You don't
Okay.
need it, Jerry. You've got it
Okay.
all by yourself this time.
All right. He puts his elbow on the table. You see as he settles down, he breathes deeply, centering himself. Putting his elbow on the table, he reaches out, grasps the meaty hand of Gerald the Redeemer, and begins to press against your strength.
God damn it!
Oh.
No, this is stupid advantage.
As
Oh.
he inexorably pins your hand slowly to the table. He looks at you with a grin as your hand is a half inch away from the surface and then just presses it down. Boom.
Yay!
Yay! Yeah,
we all do.
yeah.
Seems like
Fight,
the
Shirai
seems
bows
like
at
the
you.
overlooking gods are on your side today.
Thank you. It was an honor to compete against one such as strong as you.
You're right. That was great. You're definitely getting a big tip for that.
He smiles. Perhaps you will get a big tip later too.
Cecilia's face flattens. Excuse yourself.
He backs
Aw.
out of the room.
Aw. You
And
should take him up on it.
She just starts like cracking up as
Yeah.
he leaves the silence. Sorry, I mean, come on. I mean, that was inappropriate. He's a man after all. I would never.
I mean, you should try it out sometime. It might help you relax.
Oh, excuse you. Yeah,
No,
I
I
know.
don't think
because-
I don't think Cecilia's ready for that yet.
Ready for what? She takes another shot. Sweet August Rose is the one that came in the bath.
Yeah, okay. Uh-huh. Yeah, you wish.
I
But-
wish. I'm not wishing anything. I don't wish. I don't have ninth level magic. I think it's time for me to go to bed.
Aw.
Yep, I think it's a good time.
All right. I suppose we do have work to do tomorrow. Can't drink too much, she says as she takes another shot.
Did we even decide what we're going to do tomorrow?
Yeah, this stuff's.
Or do we just drink?
It's at this point I need everyone to roll Constitution saving throws with disadvantage.
Oh, yeah.
Are we near Gerald?
Are we near Gerald?
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh
with
fuck, dude,
with
Jerry's ready. Jerry's ready to fuck some shit up.
Yeah, Gary's
Jerry is.
fine. However, the women.
I got
Wow.
I got an 11.
oh wait, it's disadvantage. I got a 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess technically
wait.
that's a 9 with Jerry's buff aura.
Yeah. Y'all are wasted. You guys are going to have to be carried out of this thing either by Shirai, the other gentleman, or by each other.
You know, I'm gonna make sure I do it.
Okay.
I'm gonna make Sweet August Rose pick me up, and I'm gonna make Shirai pick up Sweet August Rose while she's carrying me.
Okay. He will struggle to do so, but he does have the strength to do that.
Come on, big strong man. Let's go.
Up the stairs.
He takes you both in his arms and will walk you guys up the stairs in his arms so you guys don't touch the ground all the way up. He passes the little old lady with the hat, goes down the hall to the bedroom with his foot, opens the door that you guys left unlocked, and goes inside, closes it with his foot, and we'll fade to black on that.
Okay, what did I miss now? What got faded to black?
We're not fading to black to nothing. Shirai's gonna be
Celia
outside.
and Sweet August Rose have been carried to their room by Shirai. He went in, closed the door, and the camera decided to go pan to the 3 drunk dudes walking down the hall to their own room.
Don't worry. She very explicitly said no big tip, so that's fine.
Unless he's just got a small dick, but with those muscles, he could.
Nah. Shirai's a Chad. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. He's got huge penis. He's not gonna.
That's why Jerry's
We're too
upset.
drunk.
That's why Jerry's upset because he got out Giga Chad by someone.
Oh man.
The fun part is that
Stupid young
Brawl
guy with
has
big
plus
muscles.
6 on his athletics.
Yeah, but the advantage is like advantage gives you like +5. So
Exactly.
I still rolled horribly. I think I rolled like a 6 and a 7.
Indeed.
It happens.
But yeah, it happens to every guy.
I was about to.
Performance issues.
I went through all my stuff and I was like, okay, how can I get, bigger advantage? And I was like, I'm not gonna blow like a potion or something right now with his arm. So that's how I was like, maybe I can hexblade curse him and take away his strength.
He drinks a potion of growth, and he doesn't get bigger. Visibly.
I was about to. I was literally about to drink a potion of growth.
Okay.
So,
Nap time.
as you guys go to bed, gentlemen, you all will have a wonderful night's sleep, dreamless and calming. It's wondrous that you guys just fall unconscious and go to sleep.
I was gonna puke in Jerry's boots, puking too much.
Okay,
That's what Amer did.
You can boot.
cool.
Puking boots.
Puke
Pip.
in boots.
That's some Dr. Pibb. Yeah, we love it.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Is a Dr. Pepper lover? No. All right. So, ladies, you two will have a wonderful night's sleep. And when you wake up, you will see Shirai kneeling at the end of the bed
Mm-hmm.
To be
that you two are sharing.
Nice.
And you guys are completely naked under the covers.
That's fine. She just sits up. Well, I guess she has a hangover. Like,
yeah,
I think...
my feet are at where the pillows go. By the way,
Okay. Yep.
I'm upside down.
What is it? It's I forgot the phrase for that from like high school. What is it?
Oh yeah, no, I know what you're talking about, but
I forget.
yeah.
It's like a little sing-song thing. I can't remember. It was so long ago.
I think if you sit up, I will also sit up, but we're like now facing each other in the bed.
Oh man. Oh, I think we had too much to drink.
Oh Jesus Christ! Shut up! Why are you yelling?
Shirai, please be a dear and close the blinds.
Oh,
The
gosh,
blinds do not
close your
exist.
eyes.
The candles are bright. I will blow one out.
Oh.
Here. And he will put a lap desk over the bed. And on it, there are a variety of small cups and a pitcher of a clear liquid that looks like water, but it's got little hint of color to it.
What is this?
Strawberry water.
Oh, sweet, like August Rose. Let's do it.
Yes.
It will rehydrate you and fight the hangover.
Yeah, thank you. Well, you were the sober one last night, Shirai. Did we do anything fun?
He smiles. We did.
Oh,
We arm wrestled Gerald, and I brought you to bed.
good. Oh, that's
Good.
well. I suppose it could have been better, but oh well. We're here for an entire week. Don't worry about it.
Oh, how long, Shirai? How long do I have you for?
You have me for the end of the week.
Oh, thank God. This is gonna be great. It's gonna be a good relationship.
You said the
You're-
walls are like paper thin, right?
Oh yeah, it's literally rice paper.
You're just gonna hear Jerry say, "Did Shirai stay with y'all the whole night?"
Oh my gosh,
I did.
that scared me so much.
And you're just gonna see like the silhouette of a nude man standing between the paper, and like the Peter Pan pose.
Echo, blow out the candle so he's not backlit.
Don't turn sideways.
Shirai,
I hope that's not your sword hanging from your hip.
Shirai looks at the projection, cocks an eyebrow. Impressive.
Shirai,
Yes.
do I need to send you over there next night?
No. He would welcome me if he wanted me.
That's true. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just going to punch Sweet August Rose in the shoulder.
Ow!
Please be careful. You were doing that all night.
I know I've been trying to hit her for a while. I don't know why. It's just
I do not know what you two were doing under the covers, but it was quite vigorous.
Nice.
yeah. She kept kicking me in the face with her feet. I don't know why her feet were near my head.
I don't know why you decided to stick with your head near my
Oh,
feet.
Jerry, we know Cecilia has a foot fetish now.
Hey,
I knew
Amir,
it.
why don't you stand up and be backlit, you skinny?
He just gets up, he starts strutting around like
I don't know,
zero
as long-
shame.
as
You're
long
not
as
sure
you-
which one's which, but there's a lot of daggers on Amer's form.
Gosh, they're all pointy.
It's like a cat.
Disgusting.
Uh,
Oh,
Okay,
Echo's going
let's
to get
get-
ready to go downstairs for breakfast.
yeah, we
Okay.
got work to do.
let's go. Let's go. I guess play D&D. That's not flirting with each other or being naked.
I just, as Sweet August Rose gets dressed, I just say, Cecilia, don't you have any magic that could just get rid of this?
Get rid of what?
The hangover.
No, actually, I've never been hungover before.
Seriously? Oh my gosh.
Oh, shut up! Don't be such a. Oh my gosh. Yeah, monk.
Yeah, I know. I'm a monk, and I. That was weird. A lot of my brothers are like that, though. Oh, we have to deny ourselves all attachment. So they think that means not doing anything fun ever.
Yeah, I think I just grew up in a very strict household. My mother did not drink, and nor did my father.
That makes sense.
Revelry in garden soil is not very typical. So
Yeah, it sounds like a pretty boring place. You know, other than the fighting to survive.
I mean, it's quite luxurious, but I think you were fighting to survive more than I was. Well, depends, I guess.
Yeah, different
Let's get
strengths
going.
for different folks. There's different kinds of survival. Different kinds of death. Anyways, Shirai, yes.
Yes.
Actually, you know what? I don't think I have anything for you to do.
Then allow me to offer. I will feed you breakfast.
Nah. I think Cecilia will take you up on that, though.
No, that's gonna be a pass for me as well. Can you do some brief shopping for me?
Of course, mistress.
You know, like lays, like in Hawaii when they give lays to
Mhm.
people. Cecilia's gonna go over to her bag and take a string of coins, and lay them L-A-I them over his neck.
Sure.
I'd say, can you go pick me up a scroll? And I'm gonna whisper in his ear the scroll that I want.
All right.
And I will be. Then I will put my clothes on, and then I will go downstairs.
See, you're already standing around in front of a guy naked. You're halfway. I'm corrupting you slowly but surely.
Well, am I standing in front of you naked?
I mean, I don't care. I thought you didn't care because we bathed together. But like, you're always so uptight around men.
Send me what scroll you're wanting him to pick up.
Whisper GM.
It's not really an effective Kool-Aid Man if you're doing it with rice paper, because anyone could do that. It's more the flex of Kool-Aid manning through brick that really
It doesn't remove the desire to do so.
Yeah.
Okay, so no.
Cool. So, he's going to leave and go searching for that. You guys can go downstairs to have breakfast, which are coddled eggs today. I don't know if you guys have ever had these, but they're served in small porcelain cups where the egg is scrambled within the cup, so it doesn't form a loose scramble. It's a very tight scramble inside there, usually served with chopped ham inside.
So it's like a weird chopped omelet.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, food's food. I'm sure it's delicious. Yeah, she just scarfs that down. Hangovers don't make her not hungry.
Mm-hmm.
Emer looks at it and goes, "Isn't the drink around here?"
They will bring you whatever you want to drink.
He goes, "Can I get some sake that not as strong as last night's?"
The woman who is serving you this morning will bring you a small decanter, little porcelain decanter of sake. And this is the clear stuff. It's fairly bland by comparison. It's
Little hair,
so
little hair of the
silver.
dog.
Yeah.
Emer puts his hands together and kind of just does a light bow, and then pours himself a glass and slowly drinks it with his head down.
Okay. Cool. So
All right.
you guys have your breakfast. You guys will have Shirai return after not too long, probably about an hour after having sent him out. He will come back with the requested scroll in a scroll case. And the scroll case is sealed with a yellow wax.
Oh, thank you, Shirai. Was the gold enough? I mean, obviously it was. Was my change?
He will hand you the change and provide you with everything that he should be providing you with.
Is there where did you get this from? Just curious. The shop's name.
He looks at you. I would rather not say, mistress.
Oh.
Oh, good boy. You can show it to me later then.
He bows.
Incredibly brittle fashion. Freaking notes. Toivo on map. All right.
So, would we like to break away after we've eaten Sweet August Rose with Amir, and then me, Echo, and Jerry together?
Before we go, Jerry would want to ask if Amir had heard anything from his quote unquote, he's doing air quotes, friends.
I told them to come in here if they had anything, when they had something for us. They have not. I haven't seen them here. They might be waiting outside. They might not be welcome here. If you guys get ambushed, keep your eye out, because I don't actually know if they really are friends. They didn't respond after I said that. I just kind of said it and walked away.
I would ask Shinoi. I'm trying to scroll to Shini.
Shirai?
Shirai. Oh, Shini was the other one.
Yeah, she
Shirai,
was samurai.
yeah, Shiri, if there's information that we wanted to gather uh, um, about some unsavory people in the city, where could we gather that information?
Everywhere, sir. What
Oh, I
would you
guess
like
I'll
to
ask
know?
you. I'll ask you first. We are looking. I don't have too much to go off of, but we're looking for a dangerous group of people who. There's 14 of them in total. Does that mean anything to you?
14 people? No, sir. That does not.
14 people, 14 things. Does the number
There.
14 have any meaning in the city?
14. Yes. There is the Slayer, but we do not know what that is.
The
Um,
Slayer.
I think everybody turns their head
Yeah.
to
I
Shira.
was like, the Slayer.
There is a creature that roams the night and has come through several times over the centuries, who leaves marks of 14 claws upon a door.
Foreheads
Uh,
turn to Jerry. With a 14. Was there a claw on the door? 14 marks.
Could we see an example of these marks?
I can take you to one, yes, and he will gesture to walk outside.
Yeah.
Jerry's
Okay.
a little focused right now again.
All right.
This Slayer may be related to the group that or it may not be a group. Maybe it is what we're looking for, and it did all the damage by itself.
So you guys walk outside of the House of the Scarlet Sake, and he will take you down to the docks. And after passing several fishermen, he will confer with one of the fishermen on the boats, and who will point at a small fishmonger's shop. And you guys walk over to it. It is smelling ridiculously strong of fish, and he will say something to the individual in Elven, and he looks at you all. Come with me, come with me. The old man who's running this shop, he's got a long white beard, long white hair, looks very Pei Mei from Kill Bill. And he goes to the back and goes, "You wish to see the door?" And good.
I was about to say. I mean, I speak Elven, so did I hear what he said? And just like,
Yeah.
oh, show him the door. Like, is that what he said?
Like, they are here to see the marks.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
And he will take you guys to the back of the fish shop, and the door to where they store the fish, he opens it, and on the inside of the door there are 14 slashes across the inside of the door.
Does Jerry recognize that in any way?
Roll a history check. With a 21, you now recall that the door that had slammed into the friend of yours had a whole bunch of marks on it. You thought it was someone trying to break down the door. These marks are very similar to that. And as you look closely at them, they are very definitely 7 from one angle, 7 from another angle, as these appear to be 7-fingered hands that have sharp talons on the ends.
Interesting. I turn to Shirai and I say, "How long has this Slayer been appearing?"
As far as back as I have remembered, My father's father told them stories of the slayer, of the creature that comes in the night to steal children and kill unfaithful husbands.
Well, yeah. Would I have heard of this while I was in the city?
Probably.
Uh,
Roll a history check.
you know what? See if I can remember. Then again, I was homeless, so if it only targets people in homes, clearly I had nothing to worry about.
That's dark, my guy.
Let's see. Oh shit! I keep that thing.
It's
Ignore
fine.
the event, yeah.
All right. Yeah, ignore the advantage with a 13. Not caring. All right. So, no, you would not have heard of this. This is a story that is local folklore.
Yeah.
And because of your history that you
Yeah.
and I know, this is something that would have been overlooked in your past.
Yep. All right. Yeah, I just shrug. I never heard anything like this, but then again, I didn't do much talking with the locals.
Are there any people in the city who have come face to face with this monster?
The Shirai looks at the fisherman and asks again in Sylvan, or Elvin, I'm sorry, not Sylvan, but Elvin. And he asks, do you know of anyone who saw the beast? He's like, no. Nobody has seen it. Anyone who has must be dead.
Is there any rhyme or reason to who it attacks? Or is it just random?
Shirai looks at you. The legends say it is for unfaithful men who have betrayed their matriarchs, or oath breakers, people who do not follow the true paths given to them by their gods. It could be something different, but we do not know.
Do you mind if we investigate this house and take a look around? When did this attack happen?
This attack took place 6.5 years ago, about 6 months prior to when Gerald's company was destroyed.
Well, any evidence is probably long gone, but I guess it doesn't hurt to take a look.
Are there other marks like other, claw marks like this throughout the city, or is this the only place where there's evidence of this?
There are several. Most people believe them to be bad luck and destroy whatever is marked by them.
Okay, I want to see, if possible, I want to talk to Try a little bit, see if there's anything connecting, like the locations of the attacks.
All right. There's this guy who runs the fisherman's shop here on the docks. He will point out a casino that was attacked, and they proudly keep a door on display from there. There's a harem that was hit. There's a restaurant that had to go out of business because the chef was killed while on duty in the middle of service. Just all sorts of different places. But in all cases, no one has either seen what did it, and or nobody's ever been able to react to the thing that did it. Or things.
Not to interrupt, I know this is more your stint than your thing. This is the first time you've probably gotten close to an answer, but I believe I have access to something that could give us a touch more information. I just have to spend some time commuting. Now that we have a name, I can definitely pin something for us, Jerry.
So let's do. Okay, so if we've got a lead here, and I guess you need to do some research. Let's do I want to do some research here. I don't know if there's a library or if there's some historians, maybe some historians we can talk to
Of
in
course,
town.
there are the storytellers.
Okay. Yeah, I want to hit them up real quick.
Okay.
Y'all want to come along, or do we want to split up?
Echo, I don't think you should go anywhere alone currently.
I can go with Echo.
Joe, are you interested in this information that I have?
Yeah, sorry, I wrote in chat. I heard you say my name. I had to go pee. So, yes, any information would be great.
Yeah, we would just have to have to head back to the Red Sake Lounge, whatever. But we can go Echo. I mean, we can go with Echo first. It's not that pressing. We can do it anytime. I just need a quiet space and some time.
Yep,
Okay.
I'm fine with that. Yeah, let's do whatever. Jerry's kind of just again in his headspace, trying to go through all of the details in his head and trying to find a piece of information in his memories that he hasn't put together yet.
Okay. Well, as you are guided by Shirai towards the storytellers, he takes you to what amounts to a coffee bar and hookah lounge. In here, there are 28 men, all of them over age 50. And they are shouting over each other, talking about stories of the good old days and women that they used to know, men that they used to know, adventures that they had, good-natured ribbing, generally just dudes hanging out in a big pile when they don't have anything to do.
So, are they all different ages? Are they similar ages?
Similar
Is there
ages, they range from 45 to 58.
is there like a rank to these guys? And
You look around, roll an insight check. Let's see if you can figure out a ranking system in here. Okay, it's like we have all walked into that diner experience where on a Saturday morning, all the old guys are there. There's no way to determine who's actually in charge without asking, and most of them will never admit to being in charge because then they'd have to pay the bill.
Oh,
Smells terrible in here.
I don't know. I think it smells kind of good.
Man, they're all
It smells like a mix of Ben Gay and Old Spice.
so I'll do my best to kind of figure out who,
Okay.
maybe one of the older guys,
Sure.
and ask them. So you're the storytellers. I mean, is that a function or is that a hobby?
It is a collection of individuals come together to keep the oral history of our town.
Mm-hmm. Yep, they're all different. That's for sure.
Indeed.
So
After all, we have the young, we have the old, we have the colorful, and we have the bland. As he points at the one guy in the corner who is just frowning like he got stuck here.
So I'd like to hear a story about the island of the Skyborn, Zerowin.
Ooh. Like the entire, everyone in the room goes, ooh. And a older gentleman stands up. The island of the Skyborn. Not much is known. It is lost to legend and lore. But once long ago, lands flowed across the sky like clouds on high. Piloted by great beings beyond power and age, they ruled over the lower lands, taxing us, drawing our resources upwards through great magical means. And it was because of this that we rebelled against the Skyborn. We fought against the Skyborn, and we drew down their great sky cities upon the ground and smote them asunder, killing and slaying the skyborn heretics as we managed to overthrow our rulers and become men. And then the women took over, and here we are.
Cecilia gives like 3 claps at that mention.
So you said we. I mean, is it a collection of nations or a collection of men or any particular group?
I was not there. This was many hundred years ago. It is simply a story. Can you imagine cities flying over us like clouds? This is simply a old song to treat children with.
I
But
think it has to be
but
more
are
than
you?
years ago.
Yeah, are you sure? Because I've heard that there actually may be one left that floats around.
Everyone begins muttering, and you start hearing arguments breaking out around the room. People, yes, there could be. No, there couldn't. Are you kidding? Then there would have to be skyborn dragons. Well, we saw a dragon fly over the other day. Perhaps they're returning. Maybe he'll raise one. They just go off. You have caused a commotion.
These guys aren't helpful.
Oh, he was plenty helpful. Did you
Well,
already know that?
yeah, I knew most of that already. There is, I suppose, there is one left, and that's what I'm looking for. But it moves. I mean, how do you? I don't know how to track it. I don't know how to find it if it moves. I don't know if it's on a circuit or if it's random. So I don't know if you can just wait somewhere for it to come by or you have to track it down. And
The same old guy leans over, said that they are flown, directed by someone riding the great continents. They actually guide them by will to a direction in which they desire to go.
Do you have a name?
I do not.
Quite a story.
Oh, my name. I'm sorry. My name. Yes, I have a
Oh,
name.
No,
My
I'm
name
not
is
asking.
Ozaki.
No, I'm not
Ozaki
asking. about-
Yoshika. Nice to meet you, madam.
No, you were right. I was asking about the story. I was not asking about you. I'm sorry. I don't care.
Who
It
are
is
the?
nice to meet your acquaintance. What was your name, ma'am?
Of the story that I was not telling you right now? Don't worry.
Yes, ma'am. My wife would want to know.
Your wife can continue to wonder.
He smiles. Very well. I am glad I have gotten used to the beatings.
So someone would be an expert on this topic, would know if it's true or false, or who would know? Who would know such a thing? Or be able to prove it or disprove it?
Well, someone aboard that continent, if it exists. Do you have a way to know it true or false about this?
No, wait a minute. I wonder if we have an item from the continent, if we could teleport there. If you have a piece of a place or something from that place, teleports actually are rather dependable. We have skyborne things.
They
I
do.
wonder.
I will.
No, we
will
have
say,
ground dweller things, don't we?
I did. Oh, that was my other character. My other character has a skyborn spear, but teleportation has a time limit on when the object was last there. I believe it's around the time of 6 months. It's a little out of character. However, we don't need an object for plane shifting. You can just, if you can picture it and you can imagine it, you can go there. Or they can at least get you close.
Yeah,
But
maybe
Cecilia
that's all
does
we
not
need.
know anything about plane shifting, so that's Echo's knowledge, not mine.
Yeah. Yep. That makes sense. Okay. And good grief, that's like 7th level, isn't it?
Correct. But we can
We can get a
get
scroll.
7th
It's
level magic. Yeah, I mean we would need
Yeah.
2, but we could do it.
okay.
I would like to ask them if y'all are done asking about their stories. I want to ask them about any stories about the Slayer.
The Slayers. We have many stories of different Slayers. We have the Ocean Slayers, we have the Slayers of women, and we have the Slayers of men. But I think you mean the great 14-fingered one.
Yeah, that's the one.
It kills brutally, horribly, generally bad, and comes through about every 3 years or so. Claims a whole bunch of bodies and livestock and fish and supplies, and is then gone for a while before returning once again to resupply.
Are there any rumors about where this thing, rests or sleeps, or where it goes after it takes these things?
That's the problem. It can't escape the buildings from which it attacks. It attacks within a building with closed doors and closed windows, appearing in the shadows and disappearing back into them. That's the best we can figure out. Is it never leaves, it simply stays until it is allowed to escape.
Great.
And it only shows up once every 3 or so years, and then it's gone within after that one attack. It doesn't linger or make multiple
On
attacks.
from here, rumor has it that it goes to other places.
Sorry. Continue, Gerald. I was just curious.
No, that was it. Jerry was just gonna offer to buy them whatever geriatric drink they're drinking. A round of prune juice for everyone here.
They look at you very thankful, as they will be bought toilets later.
A warrior's drink.
Down, Wharf, down.
The when was the last time there was an attack here in Chua?
It would have been about 3 years ago.
Huh.
Looks like our timeline is lining up.
Yeah. We can certainly try to capture or try to intercept it. I think that's our best bet.
Now we just need to try to figure out where it will attack next.
Well, there's actually a couple of complications to this, it seems. It doesn't seem like it is indiscriminate. Why
Well,
don't you become the target?
I wonder if there's a way to try to
lure it?
stupid that as this is to lure it or attract it in any way.
Old men. You said there was men who are not faithful to their women who are being punished. Is that not right?
That's the rumor, yes.
The rumor.
So we need
could come up
cheating
with
men and a bunch of children in a room together, and then prepare. What could go wrong?
I was more thinking we put on a show, but let's leave this place, and I'm
How
going
far-
to prepare.
How far is Garden Soul from here, Cecilia? Aren't we heading in that direction?
I don't know.
I heard you and Sweet August Rose put on a show last night, so maybe that'll attract it.
Maybe.
Slightly longer distance than it was from Asatoro to Sahua.
Oh, the reason that I was saying I don't know is because I haven't traveled like
Right.
this before. As well as the maps are inaccurate, so you just follow the roads. But it's an island, so you have to get a ferry anyway.
Yeah, we need some direction. I mean,
Oh yeah,
we
we
seem
should.
to have several missions, but we don't really have any real direction on where to start.
Well, Echo, I think that I will, like I said, and I said a few times before, I will have enough information, hopefully,
Yeah.
in the upcoming hours. You
Oh,
need
okay.
to rest.
Yeah, I guess so.
We don't need to do anything for multiple days because of you.
Oh, we
Not,
can.
Yeah.
not because of you, but like for your sake.
I think we're
Because
going
of
to need
you,
everyone
right?
at full power for when we
Try to
Yeah.
if we
stop
meet the
Slayer?
Slayer.
Well, I
Hmm.
mean, we could spend 3 days researching and determining, where we need to be, and if we could figure out where Garden Soul is in these 3 days, then we know where to go when we leave here.
It's
Same thing with Zerwin. I mean, if we can figure out a way to track it while we're here in the city, then when we leave the city, we'll have some direction. That's kind of what I was thinking.
this port. I mean, this is a port town, so there's map makers. You can find a pretty high quality map pretty easily.
I'd rather find a map that was more accurately represented, because from what Sokatai said and Asatoro, we had been inaccurately led from place to place.
Well,
What about maps are traded as well?
I mean, yeah, the
Found. I wonder if we can find a map from Garden Soil. That'd be the most accurate, right? Whether it's accurate for everything else, it would be
Well,
accurate as far where Garden Soul is, right?
I mean,
No,
if
they do not. Their exports are not limited. Garden Soil exports mainly vegetables and things grown from the earth, and they import the majority of any refined goods.
if you don't trust Suwa or Shu maps, you can always go down to the port. There's plenty of ships from all over the continent. I'm sure they have pretty decent maps, and you don't have to worry about them lying. They're as accurate as well they can be. There's probably some resting ships in the port right now, and yeah, they're gonna have an accurate map.
Well,
The gentleman next to you, Reston Maps. Reston men. They come over thinking they're all in charge. Our women put them in their place.
Yeah, it's certainly a culture shock. Old men or storytellers, you say the Slayer steals things when it shows up. You say
Of
it steals
course.
food and provisions.
And
Just-
relics.
What kind of relics?
Religious relics, collections, heirlooms, powerful magic items from ancient days.
It
well,
was
friends.
a fishmonger's hut that we went to last time, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So we went to that attack that happened like 6.5 years ago down by the bay. That was just a
Yes.
fishmonger. What kind of relics would he have there?
Oh, who knows? Perhaps one of his ancestors might have given him a blessing.
Or something smuggled. This is Sahua, after all,
No, that's a good point.
an indiscriminate warehouse.
All
Well, it
right,
actually
so-
seems like we're prime candidates for the Slayer to come to when Slayer comes to town anyway, as she taps on the thing that is covering her face. We
Yeah,
have
good point.
3 unfaithful men and a religious artifact. This seems actually perfect for you to get your revenge, Jerry. Now let's just hope it doesn't happen before Echo Rex finds his way back into the weave.
All right.
That would be a shame,
Interesting.
wouldn't it, DM?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't worry. He can nibble its ankles and
Look at that tail. You can tail swipe.
Tail swipe.
I mean, he has his dagger, pretty good dagger.
Rose, you want to go with me? I want to do a little bit more research while Cecilia, does her meditation to see if she can get some more information on some other things.
Sure thing. I'll keep you safe. Don't worry.
Yeah, I don't feel completely helpless. I mean, I'm not my full strength, but I don't feel completely helpless.
I mean, you have a very intimidating aura.
Well, thanks. Yeah. So Cecilia, do you want to go ahead and head back to the inn and go ahead and start your meditation and see what you can come up with?
Yeah,
I guess
I'm
we'll split
actually
the party.
fine. I'm fine going on my own. Amy, if you want to go with Jerry and see if you can contact any of your thieves. I mean, I know that we haven't necessarily we've got a name or like a description of a creature, but maybe they have information about what was stolen or something. I'm not sure. You're better at the espionage than I am.
Go take a look here.
Try bribing them.
Jerry, make sure you bring it. Make sure you bring your purse.
Yeah, I'm gonna head off.
It's a European man satchel.
A man bag.
That's what I tell all the ladies. Now.
Cool. So, you guys are splitting the party. Awesome. So, Cecilia, you're going back to the House of the Scarlet Sake?
Yeah, I'm gonna go hang out in my room.
All right. You need to roll perception checks as you went there alone.
Sure. It's a 20.
Awesome. With a 20, you have been followed all the way to the House of the Scarlet Sake.
Perfect.
At that point, then you look over your shoulder and you see some ruffians eyeing you greedily.
Good.
What would you like to do?
We got a long rest down, right?
Yep.
But don't mind me. I'm just gonna scroll down my spell list real quick.
You know, before we split up next time, maybe we should use my, like mile-long, psionic telephone. Just a thought.
Probably be useful.
Yeah.
That would have been really useful, yeah.
How much
That's been-
how much distance is between me and them? Also, how many are there?
Between you and the guys, it's a pretty short distance. Let me see here, real quick.
Don't measure.
What do you mean? Don't measure?
Don't measure on the map. I'm just kidding.
Looks like the closest guy is 20 feet away.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. How far away am I from the Red Sake?
You would be probably a couple 100 feet away.
Okay, I can make that happen. I'm going to.
So let me go ahead and put you guys on the map here, so you guys can see where you're at.
And she's like a decent distance. Like, how far away is she from us? Like, can we still see her?
She went around a corner and then down the way. You guys are interrogating someone yourselves, so meh. Fortunately, it is daylight at the moment, so we'll go ahead and
Yeah, I
put you
didn't know if it
guys.
was like a mile away or if like
Not a
under
mile.
feet.
No, not a mile.
Oh, jeez. I'm in a fucking alley. I'm an idiot.
You are in an alley.
Cecilia, you idiot. Don't go down alleys like this by yourself. I guess technically it is like 10 feet wide. No, whatever.
Ooh, I think I might recognize this map.
You would not recognize this map. You've never been on this map before. Nobody's been on this map before.
It's interesting. It has the same style as some of the stuff we did in our last campaign.
Similar.
Hi there. I'm gonna just talk to the guy in front of me.
Sure.
You're not hiding quite so well. Anything I can do for you before you end up in the drink?
You can give us your coins, miss.
Okay, alternative. I just go on my way and I don't slaughter you where you stand.
He looks at you, Listen, hag, you can give us your gold, or you can go ahead and give us something else worth more. And he smiles and looks you up lewdly.
Oh, that's interesting. The woman that owned you must have cut off your dick and put it in a jar, and that's why you haven't fully formed.
He looks
Respect
at
for
you.
women.
I'll show you where it is, and I'll put it somewhere where it matters. And with that, let's roll for initiative.
Sure. A 32. Good. That was for the dragon, not for the
That was
rapist.
for the dragon. That's not what the current initiative.
This is just Cecilia, correct?
Golly.
Well, it needs you guys to roll for initiative because you guys are on the same map. And
Nice.
you're going to hear combat very quickly.
Why does it? Oh, okay. Normal initiative. There we go. No advantage. This is just a normal roll. There we go. Man,
Yep.
I am. My initiative rolls are consistently below 5.
It's okay.
Oops. I didn't click my token. Let me just do an
Well,
initiative.
Oh, and Eric,
yeah.
I didn't mention it, but I was thinking I need to unattune from the astral shard for a couple of days and retune to the ring of invisibility.
That's fine.
You gave it to me.
Oh, I gave you the ring, didn't I?
Yeah. You gave me the ring.
Gave- Oh well, I don't have anything to attune to then. Okay, so yeah, I'll just leave what I've got current. I thought I still had the ring. That's right, I gave it to you.
Mhm. I mean, if he asks for it back, I'll give it back.
No, he wouldn't ask for it back.
It's too late for that anyway at the moment. So, going down the order, Aimer, what would you like to do as you're currently interrogating a guy? This guy right here. You guys walked up on him.
Hey.
Hey.
Is it like one of the thieves I mentioned before, or is it some absolutely random?
Yeah, this is one of the thieves that you had talked to before.
Like, so, about my offer.
Not interested. You're not worth it.
Oh.
Not interested in doing business with someone who chases everybody else down. Nope, sorry.
Chased anyone down here? Or you were
Look,
born?
You were asking questions. And
With
snitches
hand
get stitches.
speech. I didn't go up to the guard and be like, "Excuse me, sir, do you know about this?" You guys, no
Weren't
wonder
you
you're
with the
living on this-
storytellers?
My friends were. I didn't say a word there. But no wonder you live on the street with business ethic like this. I'd be better off going and asking a homeless man for information.
You are asking a homeless man for information.
God, you're right. Business is really bad. Jerry, let's go find a thief who actually is good at his job. This guy. Oof. I didn't know that the schools were so bad here for thievery.
Okay.
I'm like, Aimer just kind of goes off with you and kind of like lifts his hand and shoos him away like he's absolutely below Aimer.
Roll an intimidate check, please.
Wait, I didn't get to intimidate him, but he did. I said I was gonna cut his dick off and put it in a jar.
Yeah, but that's
I
This
can't
is-
believe
This
that's
is a
not
matter.
intimidating.
You're talking to someone else. You can't see this, Cecilia.
This is a matter of professional respect.
all right. Anything else, Aimer?
Oh, hold on a minute. Hold on. I am
Aimer's
actually
bangs are
trained in that.
very
I'm
threatening.
rolling a die 8.
His
Oh god, I
bangs.
rolled so bad. 11.
An 11.
The
This
dice
is
do not want me to be bad intimidating.
lightest. He is not intimidated at all by Aimer Shestina at the moment.
Aimer looks over. He says, he notices it and frowns. Jerry, run him down.
All right.
And
Mrs.
Jerry's on the horse.
What would you like to do, Cecilia?
I'm just gonna turn my back on this guy and find a different path.
Okay.
Do I see this guy down here, like, coming to cut me off?
Yeah.
Great. I was just like,
You can
Oh,
hear voices from all around you coming to get you.
super. This is port, like ocean, like this goes out,
Yep.
correct?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Yes, sir. Slash and or ma'am.
How deep is the water?
Right there. You haven't gone down into the water, but you expect it to be about 6 feet deep or so.
Okay. What about 90 feet out?
90 feet out? Oh, it gets pretty deep.
Grand. Okay, boys. Lovely chatting with you. I hope that you can hold your breath for quite a while. I'm gonna twin a vortex warp.
All right.
And I'm gonna send them 90 feet out underwater.
That's very smart.
All right. So that's going to be what kind of save?
DC 20 con save for both of them.
All right. 1 and 2. Nope.
Oh.
So this is the vortex warp, the normal vortex warp. This guy smiles, and the shadows that are created when his mouth from the sun reach out and tear his eyes down and pulls himself into his mouth, and he's just in the drink, very, very deep.
Cool.
And she's going to continue on her way. What direction is the sake? Whatever.
South.
South.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going the wrong way. Oh, sorry. Were those your friends? Were you with them?
He looks at you. You're going to pay for that.
I'm gonna quicken a vortex warp as my bonus action and send them in the same place.
As he tries to run towards you. Yeah, almost.
The shade that is made in his brain, in his skull, where his brain would be, tears him in half as he gets sent into the water. Okay.
Okay.
That is my turn.
As 3 guys suffer from the bends and die due to drowning, Cecilia just went. We go to their turn. This guy runs up to you, Amer, and grabs you by the lapel. Don't you dare tell any horse to run me down. You're no better than us.
Are you serious?
Of course I'm serious. You're not any better than me.
True.
If it was Amer's turn, Amer would prove otherwise, but it is not his turn.
You're all equally worthless.
And so he's going to just punch you in the face, Amer. Does an 18 hit you?
No, it does not.
All right.
Amer just literally just turns his head to the right to dodge it. Like, he doesn't move his body. He just moves his head to dodge it in the most insultingly way possible.
Okay. Then we go to Gerald the Redeemer.
We're just gonna start kicking this shit out of this poor guy.
Yeah, so
He hasn't-
he was
hasn't drawn a
noticeably
weapon.
attacking Amer, correct?
Oh yeah,
He hasn't drawn a weapon though. He just threw a punch.
that's I just. Amer told you to just run him down.
Okay. Well, I don't know how this exactly would work, but would it be possible for me to just like truck him with the horse and try to knock him prone?
Sure. Roll your strength check on the horse.
With the horse or mine while on the horse?
Well, it's the horses because you're
Okay. Yeah,
using
so
the
I'll
horse.
do the I'll scoot back and I'll try to do a little trampling charge on him then.
Okay.
So it's that. So I think
So his dexterity saving throw results in a 10.
I think I got it. Yeah, I got to hit him first.
Yep, he's prone.
16 hit.
Yep.
Okay, so then yeah, he's prone, and yeah, that's the damage from the charge. I think.
All right. Got it. That's 8 damage on him.
And I'm just gonna kind of hold my scimitar down to him, and I'm gonna say, think you're out of your league, buddy.
He
And
looks up at you a little scared.
I will end my turn.
Okay.
Let me see
Echo.
something first.
Huh?
My spell, Expeditious Retreat. Oh yeah, it's a bonus action. So I'm gonna cast this on me and on me, and it automatically goes to my horse.
Cool. All right. Echo Rex, what would you like to do?
Let's see what's going on. Oh, good grief! I don't see any bad guys except for this one. Wait, how far is that?
Go look out in the ocean.
Yeah. So from right here, I'm going to use the spear and attack this guy. And I
Okay.
should have advantage with pack tactics.
Oh
Yep.
shit! I intentionally didn't attack him.
A 14 hits him. How hard did you hit him?
Oh god.
You're gonna deal 7 damage to him.
Yep.
Awesome.
I don't think I get another swing though. I think that's it for me.
All right. Cool. Then we go to Miss August Rose.
She's just leaning against the wall, and she's just gonna say to the guy, "Look, man, it's not worth it. There's easier prey. You should just give up."
Roll an intimidate.
It's not really intimidation. It's just more of like a statement of fact.
Persuasion.
But you know, hey, not bad.
With 16, he looks up at you. Fine, fine. I give up. Let me go.
I'm not gonna chase her. She's just leaning against the wall watching this. Like she's not really concerned.
Aimer.
Oh. Ember goes, so about that business, I suggest you have some more words with your bosses and get me what I want. Otherwise, next time I see you on the street, and I will see you on the street, this won't end out so well for you.
Shit out of this poor guy.
He
Ember
looks
kind of
fine. Let me
he
go.
kind of flashes his cloak a little bit to show off, like, you know, the half dozen hilts he keeps underneath it.
Sure.
And all right, Jerry, all right. Get Atlas, Argus, Aboriginal, whatever your horse's name is. You can let him up.
All right. So if that's it for Aimer, then we're going to move to Cecilia.
Out of character. When Cecilia uses her vortex, does it make a noise? Or
Find out. Vortex warp. It has verbal somatic components, so you would hear something. Maybe it's the cracking of their jaw as they collapse into an infinitesimal dot and are teleported. But you know, you would hear something.
The sound of their souls being ripped from their bodies as they're
Like, yeah.
Hamer's PTSD kind of kicks in.
You hear the noise you have all heard before and get a shudder down your spine. I'm not sure where everyone else was. I heard the horse. Can I determine where the horse is?
South of you.
South of me? Okay, I'm gonna head back that way then. I'll take my action to dash.
All service or
Da-da-da.
in a liquid.
Boys,
Hmm?
I'm just calling out.
All right.
All kinds of men just walk out from their surrounding
Yeah.
houses.
Oh, not you.
Their turn. Let's see here. These guys are under control. Yeah, this guy here are going to come into the shop here. This guy shoots at over here.
Oh, what?
1 and 2.
Oh, at me.
Nope. This guy here is shooting to the west.
Oh, I can't see to the west. Okay, got it.
And so he will critically strike, and you're going to hear someone die around the corner.
What the
Right
fuck?
here.
Is this Shirai?
Yeah.
Hell yes. Woo!
He looks over at you. Ah, grandmother.
Oh,
No.
he's the samurai.
Samurai.
It's like
Jenny, not Shirai.
Yes, shut it.
God damn it.
he's like the guy from Billy Madison where he's like, glad I called that guy. He shoots that guy and then puts on lipstick.
Gerald.
Did I hear where Cecilia called from?
Yeah,
General
she
direction?
called from the north, somewhere in Yay direction.
Okay, I will just, since I'm over here and I don't want to truck everyone. Oh god. Does this bridge look stable?
As stable as the rest of it does.
And just to clarify, is this an overpass right here?
No,
Or is that-
it's same level.
Oh, okay. And yeah, I will truck back through the group. And oh, I still don't see her. Let me actually calculate my movement speed. So 90. I have 180 movement speed on the horse. And are these guys like brandishing weapons or anything?
Yeah, they've got ninjados out. They're ninja swords.
And I know there's and these are all like the black that I see are like they're structures, correct?
Those are structures. Yes, those are different buildings.
Oh, now
I
can see
am
that.
working with the Windows system. Roll20 just added a new Windows system where you'll be able to look into windows and stuff, but I'm not ready for that yet.
And this is the samurai guy that we saw earlier, right?
Yes, Shenny. Yep.
Jenny.
Okay. And I guess just for housekeeping. Ooh, what about this guy?
That guy there. Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. The guy
Exactly
that
like
is next
Shenny.
is, yeah, like they're verbatim. I can't distinguish them from one another.
Exactly.
Okay. I guess I will be confused and go back down to this guy and hit him with a sword if he looks like he was attacking Cecilia.
Okay.
And
Cool. 29 will hit him for 14 damage. Watch that health bar go down.
and again, I don't want to kill him, but I'm just gonna say, leave here if you value your life, and I'll just point my scimitar at him,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
and I'll be there. I'll use the rest
Right.
of my movement speed to try to get to Cecilia.
Okay. Echo Rex, what would you like to do?
Yeah, I think I'm going to go around the corner too. Can't move as fast as the horse though.
Well, it's like a souped-up horse because I got the.
Oh, how far is that? Hold on.
Expeditious retreat.
He's not souped yet. That happens when we take him to the glue factory.
Ooh.
No, I have the saddle of the cavalier, or the horseshoes of speed. So he's like super fast.
That's as far as I can get, I think, even with a dash.
Okay.
So I think I'm done.
Miss Rose.
All right, yeah, I'll follow towards where I heard Cecilia. Let's see. Oh shit, that was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, she's way up there. Well, she looks fine.
I'm fine.
Well, yeah, I'll just call out. Everything okay, Cecilia?
I've killed 3. How many of y'all killed?
I mean, I wasn't really trying.
Oh. They were going to assault me. So
Oh,
I.
well, don't worry about it. I'm sure they deserved it.
Jerry
I
is now
drowned
mad
them.
because he wasn't killing people.
I'll turn around because I'm not sure. I think I kind of see this one guy over here. Anyone else want to make a very stupid mistake? She'll just kind of ask out loud, uh, just to the air.
Okay. Shenny looks down at you guys. Ah, great grandmother. Thank
that's
you
not-
for. Oh,
Not me.
he's looking all the way down south.
Oh, got it. Sorry.
Oh, it's him. Hi, Shenny.
Greetings. Are we enjoying the combat?
I mean, that's an interesting.
Miss, good. Anything
Yes,
else?
she's just gonna say one's not really supposed to enjoy such things.
Oh, but we should. We should. All right, Aimer.
Did this guy not run when I told him to before? He like to poop himself or
No,
something instead?
he's sitting there, panicked, not able to move at the moment.
Okay.
He did-
Amer's gonna pat him on the shoulder, and like good boy.
Okay. Anything else you want to do?
And let's see, that was my 5. That'll be my action.
All right. Cool. And it's at that point that you guys will get close enough together that everybody else is just going to run the bleep away.
Yeah.
All right. So, as you guys get done with those guys, we're going to go ahead and put you back on the map here. As you have run off the people who were threatening you, and Shenny stands there with a very long bow, looking very pleased with himself. So, I have rescued you well. It was an honor to do so.
Did you follow us here?
Yeah, that's my
Of
question.
course.
Who's the guy who looks just like you?
That is me.
That was not a racist comment. He literally looks like you.
Oh, my spectral self.
What?
Ooh, I think I know what that is. Do I know what that is?
Roll a history check.
As in an Echo Knight?
As in an Echo Knight.
Yeah. Echo Knight.
Wait,
Yep.
are you
I want to play an Echo Knight. Those things sound cool.
You're telling me
Correct.
this samurai isn't a samurai?
This samurai fighter is not a samurai.
Samurai fighter is not technically a samurai.
Interesting. Magic. Oh, thank you, Shinny. You're dismissed, I guess. We've got business to take care of. As I put my hand out to Jerry to help it, for me to get helped onto the horse.
Do you say the words, you're dismissed?
Yes. You're dismissed.
By dismissed, she means hang around far enough to where we can't see you, and if we ever get in danger, then help us, but don't talk to us unless we look like we're in danger.
Okay.
I had a question for him.
Yeah.
The thugs, do you know what group they were a part of?
What group?
They have like bands, clans, gangs.
Oh, these were some ruffians from the Reston boats that were here in town. You know, of the Cervantes family fleet.
Makes sense.
Cecilia, we left you alone for like literally 5 minutes, and you got attacked by like 10 different people. Like, can we
It's
not
not
ever
my-
leave you alone again?
It's not my fault that they're maidenless and they don't have anybody to look after them.
It's Elden Ring.
You were showing way too much ankle.
Oh, actually, that reminds me. I'll kneel down next to Echo, and I'll take off the ring of invisibility. Like, you gave this to me before our adventure out west. You should probably hang on to this just to be safe until you get your power back. I say as I give him back the ring of invisibility.
Well, I mean, if you want, but I really feel like I'm okay. I don't feel helpless.
I know you're not completely helpless, but I'd feel better if you had it for the time being.
Okay. I appreciate it. It's just 2 more days, I guess.
Yeah, it's just 2 days. You'll be fine. Besides, I'm sneaky enough as it is. I don't need to go invisible. That being said, you said those guys were from Reston? I say as I turn back to Shinny.
Cervantes again.
It's Vanta's family sailors.
Maybe I should have killed him.
You had an opportunity and did not take it?
I try to kill unless I have to in situations like this. Leaving dead bodies in the middle of cities, I've had some bad experiences.
Yeah, they didn't seem too much of a threat. But
give it time. But maybe they'll pull through. We'll find out. Because they will also sell information. And I don't really care about their politics right now as opposed to getting the information we need. So...
Oh, Jerry, I'm trying to help myself up into your horse. Are you feeling like you want to sink a boat today? Is that in the docket? Or was that too much?
That's the best thing you've ever said to me. And then I will just like grab you by the forearm and do like that forearm grab and pick you up on the horse.
Oh my god! Oh, you're so strong! Oh gosh! Okay.
So we're gonna go attack the Cervantes boat.
I mean,
I don't know.
I mean,
Sounds...
weren't you gonna do some sort of ritual or something? And didn't Echo want to check with, I'm sorry, like a library or something?
Yeah, but then somebody tried to, sexually assault me from a foreign nation.
yeah, no, I think we should go sink the boat.
Yeah, I'm not going to stand for that, especially for these men.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, they might leave port and the Slayer's not going anywhere, I guess.
Well, I'm just saying they better be glad that they drowned immediately. Otherwise, it would have been a very, very long suffocation underground.
Well, all right. If that's what you guys want to do, I don't have any problem with it.
They weren't very respectful either. You offer them a job, and they just snuff their nose at you like, no.
I suppose we'll follow him back to his boat. Where's that one you let live? I'm actually gonna start trying to see if I can follow that guy.
Oh, he was just back where we left him. He was busy hyperventilating. Like, I literally think we broke him a little bit there.
Yep, you guys can easily find him. He's still there, freaking out that he managed to live through this.
He didn't run?
I told you he was hyperventilating.
You're really not very good at this, I say as I look at the guy on the ground. That was your chance to run, and you blew it.
Look, we just had one job. That's it.
Yeah, I offered you one that wouldn't have gotten you killed.
Wait.
I guess this one still hasn't gotten you killed yet, but...
If we backed you up, we'd die. If we didn't back you up, we'd die.
Wait.
I mean, I didn't kill you yet.
You said this is a job? This wasn't just a random shakedown?
This was not.
Oh dear.
I mean, if you talk, I'll be willing to not kill you.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't have said that, but yeah, why don't you tell us all about it?
We were told that we were supposed to get you and take you to the ship.
Who's you? Sweet Oaks Rose here?
Yes.
Who told you to do that?
That's fantastic. Let's go to the ship.
Yeah, that sounds like an amazing idea. How about we're going to play pretend. Look at me. No, look at me in the eyes. Don't look at him. Look at me.
He
We're gonna play
looks at
pretend.
you.
Why don't you just pretend like you catched us? You can put shackles on everyone, including the horse if you fucking want to. You walk us up there, and then we'll slaughter everybody, and then we'll let you live. How about that?
He looks at you. Yes, so.
Don't you shackle my horse.
It's either that or we go kill you and then blow the ship up in glory. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
Who gave you
this,
the
one, this
order?
way you get to live.
Who gave you the
The
order?
ship is a big one. You're not going to be able to blow it up.
Oh, fucking try us.
Who gave you the order to capture me?
One of the old ladies up at the other end. One of the aunties.
Which inn?
The inn's name was the Blue Lotus.
And here I thought you pissed off Cervantes, sweetheart. It turns out you just pissed off some old lady.
Yeah, she just hired some muscle. So, any distinctive marks? There's a lot of old ladies in the city. I want to know which one specifically.
She has 2 dots on her cheek and a tear tattooed under her left eye.
And she was at the Blue Lotus, you said.
Yep.
Okay. I look at the others and say, "Do you guys need any more information?"
Can I do one thing? Are you gonna do something really bad to him?
No, I'm just asking if you guys need any more information.
Oh, no.
Okay. And with that, she's actually going to draw her sword and stab him right in the heart.
Oh,
Oh,
no!
shit.
Ah, I
He's
was-
dead.
No! Ah,
I knew that was going to happen.
Sorry.
sweet
Watch,
August
here,
Rose. I was gonna
wait,
kick
he's
him in
gonna
the
critically
nuts.
fail his attack. Let's see it.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Coup de
he-
grace.
One of those long sword
Silvery
strikes.
barbs him.
Oh, wait, do you actually want me to roll?
Yeah.
Is this with advantage? Because
Yeah. He's
yeah.
completely unprepared.
Yeah. Haha, elven accuracy.
You picked that
Oh,
up.
shit. Triple advantage on this.
Yeah. You got him.
That's not to level
Here
12.
comes the 1 in 1 million triple nat 1
Hold on.
incoming.
Trying to do this correctly. God.
Oh.
No, it's not
I
showing
think there's
up.
a button. There's a button for triple
Yeah, but like
advantage.
it's not doing it. Hold on. Let me press
Yeah,
the-
yeah. What it does, yeah, it does. So what it does is the first number is with advantage, and the second number is a third die roll. So it takes the highest number of the first 2 die rolls, and you only see 2 dice, but it's really rolling 3 dice.
Yeah,
You just
mouse
roll with
over there.
advantage and re-roll 1 again if you want.
There we go.
It actually shows it in there if you mouse over.
It shows
If you mouse
yeah,
over the 15, it'll show
Yeah.
you the 2 die rolls.
yeah, it shows 2 dice. Oh, I didn't even roll that. I actually really rolled pretty bad.
Oh,
But
so
yeah,
it
it
shows you
kills him.
the highest, and then it shows you the other 2 separate.
Yeah. I don't know how much damage you deal, but he had 2 hit points, so he's pretty much dead.
Yeah. I mean,
I was gonna kick him in the testicles before you had the opportunity to, but
no, I don't take pleasure in killing these people, but it's as a general rule, I don't leave enemies alive behind me.
Does he have anything on him?
Yes, he does.
why are you frisking this man? Oh, he has something on him.
Yeah, you
Well,
always
I mean, I wasn't looking for necessarily like gold and shit, but like if there's like a note about us, a key, a map, something like that.
He has a scimitar, a light crossbow. He has a coin purse with 53 gold pieces, 10 silver. And he has a flower as a boutonniere.
Who has the group loot? Whoever has group loot, take all that.
What kind of flower is that?
This is a chrysanthemum.
Rose,
All right,
what
sweet
does a
August Rose,
chrysan-
you
what does a
killed him.
chrysanthemum mean? Yeah.
Uh,
You clean up the body.
it's a small flower. I will get you a picture of one.
No. I'm asking Rose. What does a chrysanthemum mean?
I don't know. It's a flower. I say as I after
Roll a d20. Just roll a straight d20.
Yeah.
Please.
as as after Gerald finishes, checking him, I just kind of just kick the body into the bay. Roll D1 D20.
Yep. And
Ugh.
all right. She's lying
I
about.
know she is. Okay.
Actually, out of character, Eric. What is it?
What's a chrysanthemum mean?
Exactly what you expected to mean.
Yeah.
It's a contract of some type, but I thought maybe it had to do with like the level of contract or, specifics. Like
This
if you
is. Oh, let me send this to her.
I mean, it could mean a lot of things, but I
I
don't
have
know.
I have a suspicion about her order. I mean, what would Echo be able to piece together? I mean, is this an order that he might have heard of or read about?
Mm.
I mean, I don't know how common they are.
I have
What
no
do you
idea.
miss?
I have no idea what you're
It's
talking
baby
about.
blue. Okay.
Talking about?
So it's a pale blue chrysanthemum.
Uh,
Sorry, are we figuring out Sweet August Rose right now? Can I roll
Yeah,
something?
Echo wants to. Yeah, Echo's trying. Yeah,
You can roll an insight. Yeah.
I rolled.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
will-
Sweet August Rose knows exactly what's going on here.
how do I whisper? How do I whisper? It's
Do
W.
slash tell or slash W. Yeah.
Just /S.
Not that one.
gosh.
Slash
You
M.
forgot the message. You just the same thing you just typed, just with the message.
Oh. Sending you something back.
So what, did you lie or something? Is that what I'm... So what we're feeding
Oh
into?
yeah.
He
I mean, it was
bluffed.
obvious.
It's what's
Yeah, as if his name isn't a flower, or her name isn't a flower.
Lots of people are named after flowers.
We've already had the conversation about the flowers thing. You're not getting away with the flowers thing
I don't-
another time.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, plausible
well,
deniability.
like she just after she finishes stabbing the guy through the heart and rolling his body into the bay, she's just like, look, I don't think this was an attack, because if it was, they would have sent people who were competent. It was just a way of saying, getting our attention, that somebody wants to talk to us.
Yeah, actually, it's a pretty pitiful message. If it's something that you can tell us, is that we're not going to outcast you or anything. I mean, Amy is the voice of a blood goddess, and Jerry's looking for a 14-fingered freak, and Echo is a dragon.
Oh no, it's not something. Let me put it to you this way. I think you all are smart enough to know something is up, but it's the kind of thing where if you have to ask, you're not supposed to know. And that's really all I can say on the matter until things further unfold, for both all of your safety and mine.
So, it sounds like somebody wants to have a conversation.
Yes.
So, let's go have the conversation.
Yeah, this lady with the, trust me, like, if it's what I think it is, if she wanted us to attack us, she wouldn't have sent these clowns.
Those were just the couriers.
Yeah, and it was she just wanted to get our attention. And yeah, so don't go in there, ready to draw your swords, unless something happens. But just be polite and.
You said it's an old lady. I'm always ready to draw my sword around an old lady.
I'm gonna bite her on the ankle.
Crazy.
Yeah, just be polite, be professional, and I think everything's gonna work out. We might learn something pretty interesting.
So you're telling me not to talk. Perfect. Let's go then.
Yes. All right, let's head to the Blue Lotus.
All right. So you head down a couple alleyways to a fairly seedy little establishment that just so happens to be right next to where Cecilia got accosted. As you guys walk inside,
So like
you look
literally
around.
like 200 feet away. Okay.
Yeah, 200 feet away.
Should have just knocked on the door and be like, "Is there any old ladies in here?"
You look inside. There are several old ladies in here. And Sweet August Rose, can I get a perception check from you specifically?
Oh,
Because
that's
you're the one who knows what you're looking for. You guys can also do a perception check if you'd like.
This is with normal roll, not. There we go. Okay, press OK, press the button. Perception.
Awesome. Okay. Uh,
Oh,
cool.
we're rolling perception. Hell yeah, that's 20 with that advantage.
All right. So across the way, you're going to see the several old ladies, but there's one little old lady seated in the corner who isn't hunched over. She is sitting very erect, even without the support of the chair behind her. Her hands are folded on the table, and before her, in a small, tall glass vase, there is a single bird of paradise flower.
All right. I will approach the lady and I will walk up to her in her booth and give a respectful bow and sit and just say I received your message.
Winks at you at the most. She is not differential at all to you.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of you, what are you guys doing? As Sweet August Rose walks over to this table.
I guess we're just gonna be polite and listen in.
Is there a
I'm
bar?
excited.
And listen in. Got it. As you guys stand around, the woman looks at each of you. These are your crew.
They're the poor fellows I happen to come across on the road. They're yes, my crew, I suppose, is the best way of putting it.
They're crude, but will do.
Mm-hmm.
Have you had much success?
Yes, I have in the past. I'm a bit on sabbatical, but I am open to work right now.
The flowers are budding. The blooms will arrive soon.
I see. Can you tell me where they will arrive?
The beds of flowers are here in Sahua. Be cautious where the seeds fall, for they grow with thorns before blossoming.
Hmm. I don't want to get myself pricked, so I understand.
Indeed.
Well,
Be cautious, for the great rose has 14 thorns.
really, that is a strange coincidence. We just happen to be, you know, plucking this flower for a completely unrelated matter.
It will bloom soon.
Yeah,
Be
we heard.
cautious.
Yeah, Jerry is biting his tongue super hard, but he's not saying anything because he's confused by all the flower talk and he doesn't want to say anything.
Uh-huh.
Of course, a gardener can't work for free, you understand. He needs coin in order to, buy the mulch, prepare the beds.
Buying the mulch. You will be compensated for the mulch. preparing the beds. Those are taken care of. The fertilizer and the tools for pruning will be in the shed at the end of the road.
All right.
She slides a small wooden box about 4 inches wide by 3 inches long across the table to you. As it does, it hits one of the little uneven boards on the table and skips, so you can hear some stones on the inside of the box.
Yep. I will take the box and this is where out of character knowledge is or in character knowledge is greater than out of character knowledge. Would it be appropriate to open the box and look at it, or should I do it later?
That's up to you.
She will actually open it to look.
The pebbles are beautiful, are they not?
Oh yes, they're magnificent.
May you enjoy their beauty and distribute them across to the 4 winds.
I will nod and put those in my or close the box and put it in her gi.
Okay. Go ahead and add 5,000 gold to your character sheet
Yeah.
in gems.
Uh-huh. Yes, of course. 5,000 gold. I will do that in a second once I figure out the sheet.
Sure.
Yes. So from this, just simple flower glass. Any other special requests?
When you prune the rose, be certain not to get pricked by the thorn. It has a tendency to regrow. And when it does, be not present, lest your beauty be compared to it.
Interesting. Thank you for the warning.
Jerry is going to attempt to communicate in this language.
Sure.
He's gonna go. When does the flower expect to bloom?
She looks up at you. Boy, for you. And she looks back down to Sweet August Rose. I do not believe that this Sweet August Rose will ever bloom for you.
I also love gardening.
Miles, does he know?
No, they don't.
He speaks well for a fool.
they're very able, but
Cecilia is a medium distance away with her arms crossed, like bitch facing you right now, like shaking her.
Yeah, Cecilia's like, I wish I didn't rub her shoulders last night.
Gardening is very hard work, and sometimes it pays to have, eye candy around.
Indeed. The blonde one is cute.
Oh, yeah, he's very skilled too.
And what of the little one?
Oh, he has a soul far more powerful than his appearance would have you believe.
Indeed. I cannot sense him at all. Strange.
That's how powerful he is.
So
we will revisit this oddity of nature in the future.
So Echo will say in Celestial because everyone can understand Celestial.
Yeah.
What do you mean you can't sense me at all? What is it you're looking for in me?
The woman raises both eyebrows, impressed, and in Celestial returns, I seek beauty in all flowers. Yours is yet hidden as the blossom has not fully bloomed.
Hear that echo? You're a cute little flower, buddy.
Yes, it would appear so.
Beware, little one, for though you may believe you are one rose, you may grow to be a bouquet of intensity.
Ooh. Oh, that's high praise.
Well, thank you. consider that.
Jerry in Celestial also will be like, the flower that we are about to prune. He's talking very prune. Is there any poison that is effective against that breed of plant?
I love this so much. I love the fact that we're doing this.
I said Celestial. How many people speak Celestial? I
I
figured I
also
was the
speak
only
Celestial.
one. Holy smokes.
All five, except
Oh,
for
I-
Aimer.
Yeah.
I speak Abyssal,
Actually-
Celestial, and Infernal. So I speak all the
Actually,
fucked,
A-
all the
Aimer
fucked up
just-
languages.
Yeah, Aimer speaks Abyssal and Infernal, but not.
Man, you guys speak all these weird languages. I only speak Common, Elvish, and Undercommon.
And Gardner talk.
And
Gardner
Gardner talk, yeah.
language.
Gardner code. Let's see. The woman will smile again. There is no shear that is known to deal with the rose. Its bark is thick and woody. Its thorns are sharp and deadly. Beware lest you get pricked.
The Jabberwocky.
You must prune only the bloom. Anything else, and you will seal your doom.
Yay, good job.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
I'm gonna lean over to someone who would be sitting next to Jerry.
I'm not
Probably,
sitting.
probably
But I would
Aimer.
lean away from you if you came close to me.
I would lean over to Aimer and be like, does that mean we're supposed to cut off his head? Did you get that? I'm not very good with this.
I can't say gardening was ever my strong suit, but I think so. You see Aimer just like pull out a plastic jet that says Roundup. I'm guessing we won't need this anymore. He throws that away.
For some reason, Wile E. Coyote is proud at the moment.
Jerry is nodding confidently while he's
Mhm.
trying to figure everything out in his head.
Yeah. She will, as you guys are sitting there deep in thought, she will take a sip of her tea and look at Sweet August Rose. You have grown over the years, little one.
Thank you.
The wise masters would encourage you to continue to thrive and shine in the light that is provided to you in the dark places.
I mean, that's the goal, isn't it? Maybe I'll leave. Maybe I'll leave the country for a bit.
Thought the goal was to kill this dude.
Thrive in the dark places, little one. Return not yet to the sunlit lands, lest you wilt and die under the ever-bearing sun that scorches the earth upon other lands.
We'll see.
So be it. You are headstrong and stubborn like a weed.
I have to go where my feet will take me.
Yes, my little thistle.
Mm-hmm. Well, we'll return when the job is done.
So
I'm
be
sure-
it.
I'm sure you'll. I'm sure you'll have heard about it though. She'll get up and once more give a respectful bow and head back toward the others and just say, "Come on, we gotta go."
Jerry will say, "May your sunflowers grow tall and thick," and then walk out.
She looks
Why'd
up
you
at
say
you.
that?
Thank you. Like, she's genuinely thankful for that compliment and blessing. That's probably the nicest thing that anyone said to her in at least a year.
Nice.
Nice.
Gerald's like, I did it. What I
Jerry,
did.
looks like,
Yeah,
looks
he's like,
you're-
"I did it. I don't know what I did, but I did it."
looks like you're getting the old lady this time, Jerry.
No, that's something different. So, yeah, you guys will make your way out. Sweet August Rose, one of the things you noticed that you did not mention while you were in there.
Mhm.
Yeah, apparently there's a shack at the end of the walkway that we need to go check out.
There you go.
Yeah, I figured. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, because I was wondering if where
Yep.
where that was.
Mhm.
So she will take out the box and well, actually, I guess she'll go to like a nearby stand or something and she'll take out the gems and she'll spread them on the table and just cut them into fifths or into 5 separate piles, equal piles, and then just hand them out to the others. I kind of roped you into this, so I guess this is technically subcontracting, but this is your fair share.
Jerry will be like, we don't need your payment, while he scoops them into his bag. We're all friends here. You don't need to bribe us, as it's just like raking the jewels into his bag.
So yeah, everyone gets 1,000 JP of gems.
I will not take it. Cecilia will keep her arms crossed.
Shit,
So
if
is
you don't
there-
want it, if you don't want it, I'll take your share.
So, did you sign up for a contract? Is that what it is?
Well, it's yes. And no, it happens to be a coincidence that, we were hunting the same thing. It seems a certain interested party wants your slayer dead. She reaches in the box and reads it. Apparently its real name is, how do you pronounce that? She actually says that out loud.
Type it.
Jokereth? Jokereth?
Wait a minute. No.
Can you type it?
Yeah, so
Yeah,
she's reading something in the box. But yeah, I think it's called Jokereth.
You rang.
Fuck.
See, when are we going to learn not to say creatures' names 3 times?
A figure rises from within the box and stands before you.
Okay. Out of character.
Uh,
Did you
Biggie
misunderstand
Smalls.
what you
Biggie
were supposed to
Smalls.
do?
So out of character. Would I have known not to do this from the conversation that she
Oh.
gave me? like the conversation, because I'm gonna be real out of character. I didn't understand a lot of what was going on because I was just going along with it.
I know.
So, but Rose would understand what was going on.
Yeah.
So,
Sweet August Rose probably has no experience with this kind of creature specifically.
okay.
GM Eric has certain things that I have to jump through hoops on that are based off of tradition, magic, and rules of certain creatures in Toivoa. And when you guys jump through certain checkpoints by accident or intentional, I have to fire things off.
Mm-hmm. Right. So, out of character. This is my target, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, check
And,
it out. We're just in
uh,
the streets
we gotta-
outside the Blue Lotus, right?
So we got to do it now.
In the
This is what
middle of
you're
the
saying?
day.
Cool.
Mm.
And he has 14 fingers.
Yep.
Hey, Jerry, how you feeling?
Jerry is like mid smite right now.
So he just-
Echo's like, look, you couldn't wait 2 more days. I mean,
He just pops out of the box. Does he grow to like full
Appears
size? Or-
out of midair. He rises from the ground and stands before you with his arms crossed across his chest, fingers over his shoulders, and the fingers extend and retract like tentacles all around him, like a large flower.
Hmm.
Like, does it look like this is gonna sound stupid to say, but is it being aggressive or is it just casually standing there?
It's standing there very casual. It's curiously looking at Sweet August Rose because she called it.
Ah.
And nobody has ever called it. Well, take that back. It's rare that people call it.
In her head, she was just saying, "I wish this dumb bitch would have told me that I'm not supposed to say its name." There goes the element of surprise. But
Yeah.
she will just bow and just be like, "Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you." She'll extend her hand to shake.
It does not respond. It looks at you curiously, cocks its head sideways all the way to 90 degrees. You are new. You don't belong here.
I look around.
I smell someone who does. And he turns and looks directly at Gerald.
Yeah, I don't know. I cast Divine Sense.
Oh, hello, fiend. Burk.
Okay.
Yeah, it's almost like some sort of
hey, Gerald, do you have Know Your Enemy? You don't have that, do you?
No.
Too bad, Echo Rex. You're not
Yeah.
on the right character.
I'm not on the right character. That's a good one to have.
It is. He looks at you, Gerald. You smell familiar. Like a good dessert.
Jerry has not said or done anything. He's just clenching his scimitar with like all of his might,
Mm-hmm.
and he's trying his he can't talk. He's so
Right.
frustrated. He's not going to respond, but he's
Right.
just waiting for this thing to do one frickin' single move, and he's gonna go. But he's kind of
Yep.
waiting for the group because
Sure.
Sweet August Rose summoned this damn thing. So he's also a little confused at the moment.
Was it by saying its name once or by saying its name 3 times because she stuttered? We don't even know. Well,
Sorry. I will get back in character now.
all right. She
Why
just-
have you called me, stranger?
well, I'm a very curious person, and I like meeting new and interesting people.
Curiosity has led many astray.
Sure, it has.
I haven't been here in a few moons.
Yeah,
I'm sure there's something fun to do here.
I'd say about 36. Yeah.
Do you know of something fun to do?
Okay, out of character. The flower shop talk.
Yeah.
Can we go over like what she was like? Was she planning in like an ambush or giving us information on where this guy was going to be, or?
Um, I'm going to gloss over that for the moment because we'll talk about Flower Shop Talk afterwards.
Gotcha.
I'm going to make you go ahead and play this live because he's about to leave.
Mhm.
Hey, Gerard. Sick him on Vagradan.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That would be interesting.
I
right?
don't think this guy's on the level of backwards.
Oh, you don't know. I mean, he getting hurt.
While
I've
y'all are
heard the
talking,
name.
Jerry has turned. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Hmm.
What did you say? Vagradan?
The
The name?
name.
You know, I know it's been a while since you've been to the city, but I'm gonna try to think of a place I really don't like. You know what? I'm an asshole. I'm just gonna do it. You know, I heard that some of these Cervantes ships pulling in have some pretty sweet artifacts on them, but I'm not sure if that's true or not.
Strange. I don't see any of them currently docked close enough.
Yeah, they're coming and going.
Shame.
And Eric, this is pretty much just for you.
Yeah.
Jerry has kind of put his hand like on his chest.
Uh-huh.
And
Yeah.
he's pulled out some powdered silver and he's like mumbling a prayer to himself.
Yep.
And he's casting protection of from good and evil on himself.
Good. I am totally cool with that.
And I don't know if it's in front of all of us right now, if we're all looking in one direction, or if it's kind of like a circle right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry, everyone, but this is what Jerry would do. If
Yeah.
it turns its head, I'm gonna hit it.
I understand. It's currently focused on Sweet August Rose. You guys are currently encircling it, and it is surrounded by you guys.
And I will attempt to attack it from behind without noticing.
You're going to attack it?
Yes.
Not yet.
No.
Okay.
I am right now.
Okay. Go ahead and attack.
That's not a good idea.
At 29, your sword swings and goes right through where its neck is. And as it does so, it parts like smoke. Your sword goes clean through it, and you haven't felt an impact.
I mean, I know it didn't do anything, but Jerry would
Mhm.
swing 2 more times.
Right? Go ahead.
It's an illusion. It's a
I know.
communication
But
device.
I'm
No,
playing
no.
it as like
Yeah,
a sheer
still in
rage
character.
I got you.
swinging.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't hit it.
The second one does not hit its form at all, but the third one goes clean through and forms an X through where its neck area is, and you can see clean through the thing at Sweet August Rose's eyes as I assume they go wide for a moment, as this thing just ignores your strikes and is staring down at Sweet August Rose as this X of mist and smoke recoalesce back into its own form. Perhaps should one of those ships become more vulnerable, I could have a good time. But strangers do not interest me. You do not interest me.
I'm a very boring person. What does
I
interest you?
am interested in mine. Things that should belong to me. And with that, she turns or it turns, I should say, and smiles at Cecilia Evangeline Credence. Some things should belong to me.
Oh.
And it will blow away on an unfelt wind as the crimson fog wisps away, leaving you guys standing on the docks of Sahua.
If there's any objects around me right now, Jerry
Mhm.
is literally fucking them up with all of his power.
Okay, yeah. The entire food stand that Sweet August Rose was set up on, you rush forward and crash through it, chopping it into billions of pieces. Absolutely.
The noodles.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be ending the session for the year. We will be coming back in January to continue this storyline. And you guys have met Zokaroth, the 14-fingered one in Sahua.
Well, Cecilia, it doesn't look like I'm the only one that has a stalker.
Yeah, I'm quite popular.
What'd you do to the 14-fingered man?
Don't look at me. Do you see what I'm wearing on my face?
Why do all of the horrible people know who you are, Cecilia?
Oh, yeah, like, that's my problem. I'm sorry that your
Sounds
big
like
bag...
it's about to be.
I'm sorry that your big bag wasn't interested in you. Are your feelings hurt?
Very much.
Yeah.
Oh, man. All right, well, that's where we're going to go ahead and end it for tonight.